I did. I talked to him this morning when I was walking in. He stopped me and told me that it should be working better.
Yeah, well, it's not. On the iPhone down there, what is your name, please?
Giovanni Santana, are you talking to me?
No, not you. I'm talking on the iPhone that's online. That's on Zoom. I'm gonna get your name in a minute. What is your name?
You talking to me or?
Yes, you.
Yes, my name is Justin Lowe. Last name Lowe.
Lowe, Justin. Good morning, Mr. Davis. I think we can get going. You need to remove the stocking cap, sir, please, Mr. Lowe.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And let's get going. Ms. Thomas.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge John Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you. Good morning, Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Buenos días, se abre la sesión en la sala del honorable juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras esté en la corte de sesión, por favor asegúrese de que su pantalla o ambiente muestre una imagen clara de usted y esté en silencio. Debe estar debidamente sentado y quieto en un solo lugar. Si se encuentra en un vehículo, dicho vehículo no debe estar en movimiento mientras esté en la corte de sesión. Tampoco se permite estar hablando, comiendo, bebiendo, masticando chicle, moviéndose de un lado a otro ni fumando. Y por favor, en todo momento esté apropiadamente vestido para comparecer hasta esta corte. Muy buenos días a todos.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, do you have a? Let's do this. Miss Hernandez, can you state your name? Are we ready, Miss Williams?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my name is Emma Hernandez, CAO qualified Spanish interpreter.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communications, so God?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Rodriguez, he's going to need an interpreter.
Me? No.
Do you have you don't have a cell phone device, do you?
Yeah, this is the one I'm using for the meeting.
No, I'm sorry. This is another Mr. Rodriguez. This is Mr. Felix. Mr. Felix Rodriguez.
He doesn't have one, but I can take him in the hallway.
Why don't you do that?
Okay.
All right. Ms. Bogowski, who is your client?
Mr. Oscar Lopez Chivinos, or something like that.
Is he here?
Yes, he's right here with me. Whenever you're ready, we'll stand back.
Buenos días, señor Chirinos.
Let's go ahead with Mr. Jerry Infante. Are you there, sir?
I'm here.
Is that ma'am, Jerry Infante?
Yes, yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, what I'll do for you is I see that you completed community service at the Clark Park set up for the Mexican festival. Did you get an opportunity to enjoy the festival?
Yes. It was raining that day and they had dancers on the stage, so we were setting up and then wiping off the stage in between dancers, so I got to see them.
Very well. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, it was nice.
So I want to thank you for the community service. With that, I'm going to dismiss your misdemeanor and close out the civil infraction, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I appreciate you for your leave now. Have a very good day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Is Gustavo Sierra Venegas here?
¿Está aquí el señor Gustavo Sierra Venegas? ¿Se encuentra aquí?
And Jesus Salazar.
Y Jesús Salazar, ¿se encuentran? Señor Venegas, señor Salazar.
City of Detroit versus Oscar Lopez Chineros, case number SP 1477152, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Wait,
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Oscar López Chirinos, número de caso 147-715, 21 y 2. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Rachel Glogowski, P7419. I'm posting your name.
Soy la abogada Rachel Glogowski, número 74194, representando al señor Chirinos. Su señor Chirinos, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Oscar Manuel López Chirinos.
Oscar Manuel López Chirinos.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Your client's offer is going to be pleading to the allowing. They can either 12 hours of community service or come back on another day if they want. The allowing won't be available on the other day unless you do some work. With 12 hours of community service for the allowing, and we'll dismiss the other matter.
Está bien. Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para la consulta previa al juicio. Estamos ofreciendo al señor que se declare de el cargo enmendado de que dejó manejar a alguien sin licencia. Y si toma este acuerdo, tiene que hacer 2 horas de servicio comunitario y después de hecho esto, será desestimado su caso.
Your Honor, he has another pending ticket with 3 misdemeanor charges, but they are not yet in the system. It did occur, defense did occur before this one. Is it possible to adjourn until we have all the tickets together, if possible, Your Honor?
Su señoría, el señor tiene pendiente otros tickets con 3 cargos por delitos menores que no están todavía en el sistema. ¿Sería posible, por favor, posponer este caso hasta que todos los tickets estén en el sistema y poder entonces trabajar con todos?
Certainly.
Por supuesto.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias, su señoría.
We'll come back on pre-trial on September 20th, 2023 at 8:30.
Vuelva entonces para una consulta previa al juicio el 20 de septiembre de 2023 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Ok, está bien.
We'll do that. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Ok, haremos eso, su señoría. Muchísimas gracias.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day. Good to see you, Mr. Obelski. Tell your client have a very good day as well.
You too. Thank you, Judge. And thank you, Madam Interpreter.
Thank you, you're welcome. Gracias, señora Coge. Encantada de verla. Diga a su cliente entonces que lo vemos aquí para la próxima fecha. Gracias, su señoría.
Gracias, buen día.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Mr. Gustavo Venegas, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Honor.
Good morning. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let you get out
I
of
need
here.
I
see
need a
you.
translator because my English is not perfect, but I don't know you
Ok,
understand.
perfecto. Yo seré su intérprete para hoy.
Muchas gracias.
A la orden, señor.
Yeah, I see you ordered to do 18 hours of community, well, 12 hours you were ordered to do, and you did the other 6 in lieu of fines and costs. So I appreciate the work. I know they appreciate that over at Park Park. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna dismiss the one case and close the other one out, all right?
Ok, señor, yo veo que se le ordenó hacer 12 horas de servicio comunitario y usted fue más allá haciendo 18 horas de servicio comunitario, lo cual le agradecemos enormemente su servicio para la comunidad. Por lo tanto, voy a desestimar los casos, como habíamos acordado. Eso es todo por ahora.
Quería agregar algo.
I wanted to add something.
Go ahead.
Quería
Adelante.
en primer lugar decirle que aprendí la lección, que muchas gracias. Y en segundo lugar, que me sentí muy bien sirviendo a la comunidad. Que muchas gracias.
Well, first, I want to tell you that I learned my lesson. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And second, that I really feel good working for the community. So I thank you again.
You know, that's what this is all about, sir. The community appreciates it, the court appreciates it, and we need those people to fill in the gaps to make our community a lot better and safer place. So we appreciate you.
Bueno, señor, de eso es lo que se trata esta corte. La corte se lo agradece igualmente que la comunidad, y eso es de lo que se trata, de llenar esos vacíos donde se encuentran y poder ayudar a la comunidad.
Ok, muchas gracias. Que pase buen día.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. Usted también, señor.
Puedo salirme,
Gracias.
¿verdad?
Can I sign off?
Yes, you may. Have a great
Sí,
day,
señor.
sir.
Ok,
Sí, señor.
Honor. Buen día, Honor. Bye bye.
Okay, Your Honor. Have a good day. Bye bye.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Felix Rodriguez, case number U673500723. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso del señor Félix Rodríguez en la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Félix Rodríguez. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Rodriguez.
Este es el caso U67350723 y yo soy el abogado Edward Berry representando al señor Rodríguez. Señor Rodríguez, por favor, diga su caso para que conste en el acta. Señor Félix Rodríguez, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Félix Andújar Rodríguez.
Félix Andújar Rodríguez.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Sí, su señoría, el señor dijo que su nombre era Félix Andújar Rodríguez. Su señoría, para el propósito de la lectura de cargo, mi cliente va a permanecer en silencio y cede la lectura formal.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. And at this time, I'm going to give your client the same offer of disorderly conduct, 12 hours of community service, and have to take the necessary classes and testing. I'm going to put you in a breakout room so you can speak with your client.
Está bien, entonces la corte va a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y va a imponer una fianza de $0 y le ofrece igualmente que se declare de la falta de conducta desordenada con 2 horas de servicio comunitario más los costos y las clases adicionales. Lo voy a poner en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado para que pueda discutir el caso.
All right, Mr. Davis, are you there? Okay, I know I let some more lawyers in, let's see who else we have. Is Mr. Warbling.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, how are you? Who is your client?
Judge, I had Mr. Georges. It was a formal hearing.
Okay, and George's formal hearing. Okay, how about George's?
That's correct, Judge.
Hey, what about another attorney?
Did I hear McCool, Your Honor?
Yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here with Mr. Lara Sanchez, Eldoro Lara Sanchez.
Mr. Warbling. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Mr. Warbling, the officer is in the room. I can wait on Miss Schneider. I'll wait on Miss Snyder.
Yes, Judge.
I'm calling for us.
City of Detroit versus Ali Gondero Sanchez Laura, case number U67350-123. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Ron McCool on behalf of defendant who sits to my left on the screen and needs a translator.
Oh, let's pass the matter until Ms. Hernandez comes back. I can ask, was your client, this is community court, so will your client commit to community service if he takes a deal? If he wants to go to trial, we're going to send him to the alphabet judge.
It's shut off.
So if you want to go to trial, I mean, I guess the offer is going to be the same at any other court. I don't know what Mr. Sanchez's record looks like, but if you want to go to trial, we'll just send you off to your alphabet judge now.
No, Your Honor. If this is just a one of those where you take a class and do the testing, etc., and then it's ultimately dismissed, I'm certainly that's the way we would go if that's the offer.
It's not be dismissed. It's going to be disorderly conduct.
All right, Your Honor. Just would I be able? I'll put on, if I may, put on mute so I can have a conversation with my client.
Sorry. Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Nikita Lewis Green, case number SP 142-98711, SP 142-98771. appearance for the record, please. Good
morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May I please its honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832. On behalf of Ms. Lewis Green, please state your name.
Nikita Lewis Green. Good morning.
Good morning. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You're not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Green, you indicated that you had proper registration and insurance. Can you show us that?
Here is my registration.
Very well.
And here is my insurance. Unfortunately, it's on my phone. Where did it go? There is my insurance. Are you able to see that?
Yeah, we'll call it good, ma'am. There's nothing further. We're going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You as well. Thank you.
So we have Mr. Berry and Mrs. Hernandez. Mr. Rodriguez's phone dropped. So he's signing back on now. The batteries went out. Mr. McCool, are you ready? He's still dealing with this client. Mr. Davis, are you ready? All right, let's go ahead on with Mr. Rodriguez. Sorry. Make sure that Mr. Put you back in the breakout room. Make sure that Mr. Rodriguez knows he has an absolute right to a trial. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Rodriguez.
Volvamos con el caso del señor para que conste en el acta.
Let's make sure that Mr. Rodriguez knows that he has an absolute right to a trial. The offer is that 12 hours of community service. He can probably, get a fine in another court. It's probably going to be the same offer with a fine, but then if he wants to, he has that absolute right to a trial. So let us know if he wants to exercise his trial right or whether he wants to take the deal here. I'm going to put you back in the breakout room.
Los voy a poner de vuelta en la sala de consulta privada para que se asegure de que el señor Rodríguez sabe que tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio. Él puede ir a otro juez si quiere ir a juicio o puede arreglar aquí con 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Vamos otra vez nuevamente a la sala de consulta para que su abogado hable con usted. Señor Rodríguez, cuando aparezca el llamado, por favor, vuelva a apretar para ir a la sala de consulta privada. Gracias.
Rejoin the room, please. He's in there. Okay. De La Rosa, do you need an interpreter?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do. All right, we'll wait on you. What about on Andrea Moreira?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need, good morning, did I get the pronunciation of your name right now?
It's Mur.
Mur, do you need an interpreter?
No, I do not.
Very well.
And Judge,
Yes.
this is Attorney McCool again on Laura Sanchez. We're done talking. We're ready, and we're going to stay in this court. Just
Very well. I'm gonna get you in the breakout room with the officer, with the interpreter. City of Detroit versus Andrea Murr, case number U65688-123. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Murr, please state your name for the record.
Andrea Mur.
Okay.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You are not guilty pleading your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. This is a case where we're just going to send it straight to the alphabet judge because they don't want us to set trial dates in this courtroom. And this is going to necessitate having the officer here so the officer can give his or her version of the facts before an offer is tendered.
But Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Murr, could we in fact set a final pretrial in this courtroom so that we can at least see if there's an offer that she might want to avail herself of, requiring the officer to be present for pretrial negotiations?
I don't see where that's too much of a problem. The only problem I see, if this information is correct, is that Ms. Murr lives in Holland, Michigan. So therefore, unless she wants to come all the way to Detroit, in the Southwest Detroit, to if there is a conviction or a plea, unless she wants to come all the way to Southwest Detroit, then there would be an issue with that as well. Why don't you let me put her in the breakout view? I'm really just inclined to send this to the alphabet judge.
Judge Wagner, second.
Say that.
September 22nd. We charge Judge Wagner.
Ms. Murr, I'm going to send you to your alphabet judge. Judge Wagner. I'm going to give you his information so you have it.
Okay.
I'll still let you speak to Mrs. Harris in the breakout room so she can give you an understanding of what's going on.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You have anything, ma'am? You have an ink pen?
Do I have anything?
Do you have an ink pen?
Oh, an ink pen, just a second. Okay, yes.
All right, the area code is 313-965-2284. And the Zoom ID is 360-331-0000. That's Judge Wagner. Your next court date will be a pretrial on September 22nd, 2023 at 8:30. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris so you can speak with her, give you a better understanding of what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
You're free to leave after you, if you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave after you talk to Ms. Harris.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Right back.
Morning, Judge. Did you call me?
Yes. Who's your client?
My client is Majan Ahmed.
Ahmed?
Yes.
Does he have a hyphenated last name?
No.
What about case number? Do you have a case number?
Let me see.
Can you see it? 830?
U67.
Okay, I got it.
You have it, okay.
Is your client here?
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Najah Ahmed, case number U673504423. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Maurice Davis, P76203, appearing with Majan Ahmed, who's present, appearing via Zoom. Mr. Ahmed, state your name.
Mijan Ahmed.
All right, today is the date and time set. Raymond, go ahead, counsel.
Away, former reading, and a plea of stand mute.
All right, enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. If he just wants to plead today, then he can stay, but if he wants to take it to, try to seek that.
We'll set the trial date.
All right, so I'm gonna send you to Ms. Holmes. Let's get Judge Holmes. Let's get it. Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'll take a pre-trial date.
Well, it'll still be if you're gonna, not unless you want to wait and see if you can do something to work up a better offer, you can stay here. But if you want to, try and, go all the way with it, get dismissal and things like that, then it's probably best you go to Judge Holmes.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
We can go to, what's the offer on this now? Disorder?
Is this going to be the standard disorderly conduct, probably the same offer over there in Judge Holmes, misdemeanor morality class. And I don't know, I can't say that she is going to do the same thing, but I think that's the typical offer for these type of cases. And then HIV STD testing.
All right, we'll take a date in front of Judge Holmes.
Very well. Okay. All right, stand by with that. We'll call it a pre-trial. All right, let's go back off. Let's go off the record with Ahmed. They're still in the waiting room. Carlos Rodriguez, do you need an interpreter, sir?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
What's your middle name?
Adrian? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
It's Fernandez, right?
Yeah, that's my second last name. Carlos Adrian Rodriguez Fernandez.
What? Are you ready for Judge Holmes?
Yes.
It's going to be the pre-trial August the 14th at 9:30.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Davis, the next pre-trial in front of Judge Holmes is going to be August the 14th, 2023. At what time?
9:30.
At 9:30. 9:30. August 14, 2023, 9:30.
Okay.
Mr. Ahmed, I wish you the best of luck. Mr. Davis, good to see you. Have a very good day.
Good to see you as well.
It's the City of Detroit versus Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez, case number U67350-823.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Rodriguez Fernandez, please state your name for the record.
Carlos Adrian Rodriguez Fernandez.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, Your Honor.
Well, in our not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. This is a case that we'll probably send to their alphabet judge as well.
Is it possible to keep this particular case here if my client is willing to do community service? Possibly we could do a final pretrial requiring the officer to be present so that the people can have an opportunity to engage in pretrial negotiations.
Well, I appreciate your diligence, Counselor. I certainly do. It just kind of defeats the purpose, in a sense that the bringing of the officer in is sort of like extra tax on the people and the citizens. They have to pay for that. He can get the same sort of pre-trial negotiation in the other courtroom. And it's sort of like the same thing as setting a trial date and having the individual officer come in. So it's like go around.
And I respect that, Your Honor, but to some extent, I have to respectfully disagree, because if he goes to another courtroom, there comes the issue of increased cost. I thought the point of this program was to kind of mitigate the cost to the defendant. So in order for us to even get to an offer whereby he can submit himself to community service only, then we would have to have the officer, if that's what the people are requiring. If he goes to another courtroom, he's going to pay the cost of, it's going to be fines and costs more likely than not, in addition to community service or an increased level of community service, plus cost of attending courses and submitting to other testing and conditions that that court may impose. So I just think that he should at least be allowed an opportunity to resolve it here.
Well, because I don't know what that other court is going to do. One thing, though, this court is not sort of, the purpose of this court is not to necessarily mitigate cost. It does, that does happen with the community service, but the purpose of the community service is that you offend in the area the offense that you committed in the community service is a way of repairing and restoring your community. So that is the ultimate purpose of the program. But I will concede that it does mitigate costs for the individual defendant. What I will do is I will pass the matter, give you an opportunity to bring that and have the people an opportunity to respond. to your motion request, how you want to turn that, because I do see that there is a plethora of cases on the docket that have the same issue. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very well.
I guess I also need to speak with my client to see if he wants to do community service or if he wishes to proceed to a different courtroom.
That's what I was gonna say. I'll put you in a breakout room, Mr. Rodriguez, and you all can have a private conversation. Okay, let's go back on the record with join the breakout room, Mr. Rodriguez, and speak with Ms. Harris, please. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Felix Rodriguez. Mr. Felix Rodriguez, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with the counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Señor Félix Rodríguez, vamos a volver al acta con el señor Félix Rodríguez. Yo le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. ¿Qué desea hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, the defendant would avail himself of the plea offer to disorderly conduct and stands prepared to do community service.
Su señoría, mi cliente desea adherirse a la oferta ofrecida por esta corte y hacer las horas de servicio comunitario.
What I'm going to do is based on the motion that the previous counsel made on the previous defendant's case. I am going to pass this matter because the same officer has written all the same tickets.
Yo voy a considerar entonces la observación que hizo la otra abogada en el caso anterior, porque es el mismo ticket y es la misma oferta. Yes, Your Honor.
If Mr. Rodriguez wants to piggyback off of the other Mr. Rodriguez's motion and see where that goes, I'll give him that opportunity to do so.
We certainly would take that opportunity, Your Honor.
Le vamos a dar entonces al señor Rodríguez la oportunidad de poder resolver todo eso. Bueno, sí, nosotros definitivamente vamos a tomar esa oportunidad.
And for the record, that was maybe a motion to set a final pretrial date, order the officer in, and for further negotiations. Counsel made a good point about the, I'm sorry, Mr. Hernandez.
Para que conste en el acta, la oferta anterior fue poner otra fecha para una consulta previa al juicio para poder hacer mejores negociaciones, para poder negociar.
Counsel made a good point as far as trying to limit her client's exposure, at least to the, or potentially limit her client's exposure to maybe seeking a further reduction, or to, at the very least, limit her client's exposure at the time of sentencing.
Your Honor,
Okay, I'll say that again. Counsel for Mr. Carlos Rodriguez made a motion for a final pretrial. That motion was made in an effort to have further negotiations with the officer here.
Okay, let me explain that. La abogada del señor Carlos Rodríguez, que es el otro señor Rodríguez, que fue el caso que estábamos oyendo antes, negoció para tener un día más adelante una consulta previa al juicio para poder ella lograr negociar, ver si puede tener mejores negociaciones en cuanto a costos y multas para el mismo caso, señor Andújar Rodríguez, que usted tiene. Ok, Your Honor.
And at the very least, to limit her client's exposure as it relates to sentencing.
Y por lo menos mínimo conseguir que reducirle los costos a su cliente cuando se pase sentencia.
Okay, let's pass the matter. And Mr. McCool, off the record, what you've heard all that's gone on. What do you want to do? You want to sit around and wait?
Your Honor, if we're part of that same officer that wrote the those issues and we can come back for a final pretrial, we've got probably the same underlying concern. So we would be welcome. We'd welcome the opportunity to come back in this court for a final pretrial.
Ok, señor abogado Ron, este es el abogado del señor Eliodoro Lara Sánchez. ¿Qué desea usted hacer? ¿Que desea quedarse o desea ya seguir con esta línea del caso? Sí, su señoría, nosotros nos gustaría volver también, y ya que tenemos los mismos cargos, tomar ventaja de una nueva fecha para ver si podemos tener una mejor negociación para nuestros clientes.
I'll wait until Madam Schneider comes in.
Thank you.
Voy a esperar que entonces la secretaria me dé la nueva fecha. Sí, su señoría, gracias.
En el caso mío, no eran 12 horas de comunitario lo que me ofreció el juez, que era lo que yo había aceptado.
Okay, but I already accept the 12 hours of community service.
Yeah, and we'll allow you to do that. Your attorney just wants to see if he can negotiate something a little more favorable on your behalf, Mr. Rodriguez.
Sí, señor Andújar Rodríguez, entendemos eso, pero su abogado va a tratar de ver si le puede conseguir una mejor negociación. De eso se trata.
Stand by.
Espere un momentico allí.
Judge, I didn't want to interrupt. I just for housekeeping. We had worked out a settlement on Gorgeous, just for the court's information. I didn't want to interrupt, Judge.
That's fine. And you got that from Ms. Schneider, right?
Yes, I texted her, Judge.
Let's call the City of Detroit versus Saba Gorgeous, case number SP 140925051. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Gorgeous. Judge, I just asked the court to waive his appearance. It's a formal hearing. The officer's here. I did discuss the matter with Corporation Counsel. I have authority to accept the offer to an amended charge of blockading.
We'll waive the client, officer means strike that we'll waive your client's presence. This is a civil infraction.
Thank you, Judge.
Was that Officer Coy?
I believe, yes, Judge. QUE. I mean, KUE.
Good morning, officer. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It's going to be Police Officer Romeo Crew, badge 378.
Badge number?
Badge number 3378.
And that's Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir. Detroit Police Department.
All right. Will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that response to the plea counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to, okay. then I'll find your client responsible for the amended count of block traffic, $175. We can't pay it. I'll give him 2 weeks.
Thank you very much, Judge.
8/16/2023. Have a very good day. Good luck to you, Officer. Cool. Then
Thank you
have
and
a
your
very
staff
good
and
day
the
as well.
officer. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, have a good one.
Thank you. This is City of Detroit versus Alejandro Hermias de la Rosa. Case number SP 1453820, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1453811. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso del señor de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Alejandro Jeremías de la Rosa, número de caso SP 145-38201 y 2 y SP 145-38211. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Aquí estoy, Alejandro Jeremías de la.
Alejandro Jeremías de la Rosa.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
Mi nombre es Edwood Jerry Jr., representando al acusado.
All right, for purposes of arraignment, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Con los propósitos de la lectura de cargo, abogado, ¿cómo desea proceder? Si su señoría, nosotros cedemos la lectura formal de cargos y permanecemos en silencio.
All right, I see your client lives in Pontiac. Does he want to commit to the community service, or does he want a fine? I won't. He's living in Pontiac. I'll put the book on him, coming all the way down.
Ok, yo veo que su cliente vive en Pontiac. ¿Él quiere adherirse a las horas de servicio comunitario aquí en Detroit o quiere pagar la multa?
Las multas, los tickets que me pusieron, el oficial me puso los tickets, preguntarme de mi seguro, simplemente dijo que no tenía seguro, porque yo estaba pidiendo un policía que hablara en español. Él se enojó y entró a mi casa a pedirme permiso, hizo todo lo que hizo sin permiso mío. Y
this officer just came to my car. I was asking for an officer who speaks Spanish, and this officer just came into my car, no question asked, and he just didn't ask me for my insurance, for anything. He just wrote down the tickets.
His offer is going to be pleading disorderly conduct, either 12 hours of community service or a $240 fine. He will we'll dismiss the other 2 matters. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Berry, to speak, see what you want to do.
Your Honor, where does he appear on the docket?
He's like Jeremiah.
Jeremiah de la Rosa.
8:30. Do you see him?
No.
8:30, right about the quarter, a little less than a quarter down.
Oh, Jeremiah de la Rosa. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We will go to the breakout room.
Señor, vamos a ir a la sala de consulta privada. Por favor, cuando ve allí la llamada para ir a la sala de consulta privada, por favor vaya, señor Alejandro Jeremías. ¿Sabe dónde?
¿Alguien me va a traducir?
Señora, yo soy su intérprete para hoy. Yo soy el intérprete para hoy, como le dije al principio.
Good morning, Mr. Snyder. I'm going to put you in a breakout room.
Ambulance guy? He's not coming back. He'll be back. It's Forte. So that means he's loud. He's not piano.
All right, Bristol's iPhone.
Hello, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name?
Bristol Stutz.
Good morning to you, Bristol. Very well. I'll ask you, would you do some community service if you found guilty or taken in this, sir? Or do you want to go to your alphabet judge and fight it?
You said community service?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that just to get. What that mean is.
Are you in Southwest Detroit?
Excuse me.
Are you in Southwest Detroit?
No, sir. I'm in Detroit. I'm in like Detroit.
Yeah. Well, what part?
I'm in like what? Like 7 Mile Ryan.
7 Mile in Wyoming.
Ryan, like Ryan Mile area.
East.
Yes, sir.
My cousin, 7 Mile in Dean.
Oh wow. Right around the corner.
Right on the corner house after the field.
Wow. By the car wash.
Basically the corner house. No, at the side of the street.
Okay.
North of 7 Mile.
Yes, sir. I'm on Monarch. So it's like right down the street. It's like it's right around the corner, obviously.
Right. All right, let's let them talk about this, the same officer here as well. Let's call the case anyway. This is the city of Detroit. Do we have Mr. Barry? Oh, we don't have a lawyer yet. Let's wait.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Unless I don't count. I don't know.
All right, let's do this then. Who was your client that you put on the record?
I did a Mr. Rodriguez.
Mr. Rodriguez, Carlos Rodriguez. Sorry. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Carlos Rodriguez. Let's go to Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez. After giving you an opportunity to speak to Ms. Schneider. Ms. Schneider, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexis Schneider for the people, P80322.
All right. I gave you an opportunity, Ms. Harris, wanted to set final pretrial. I wanted to get your input on her either request or motion. Go ahead.
Are we on the record, Your Honor? And if we are, which case are we on the record for?
We're on the record for Mr. Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez. We are on the record. And I will say for the record, I have a lot of these cases written by the same officer. I put Mr. McCool in the breakout room with you as well, because his client, he's basically either piggybacking on that request / motion as well. So what was the discussion about?
If you're, am I responding to sister counsel's motion, or am I telling Your Honor my discussion with Attorney McCool, or both?
I thought they were both the same kind of conversation.
I don't, if I'm responding to sister counsel's motion, Your Honor, I think that that's inappropriate. We've discussed this on the record before. The community court is a pre-trial program. To me, this seems like forum shopping. If they want to do a trial, they should go to their alpha judge. If they want to negotiate, then they should do so in the community court. Every other member of the bench is just as capable as Your Honor of hearing these cases, and they should go to their alpha judge if they want to have a trial. This is a pre-trial courtroom. If they want to negotiate a deal and do community court, I welcome them to community court program. My discussion with Attorney McCool was that he may want to set his matter for bench trial and get a pre-trial in front of Judge Archer, his client's assigned judge.
This on my finger. Okay, I won't go as far as saying it's forum shopping because they were here and they were assigned to, I think, Sister Counsel was really I understand her request. She really wanted to, from my understanding of her request, she wanted to have the officer present so it can further to try and further negotiations, and she would like to mitigate her client's exposure as far as sentencing is concerned. But as I told Sister Counsel, my understanding of this is so that it sort of it doesn't impose sort of a cost on the community as far as bringing that officer in. So we kind of keep the cost down as much in this courtroom as we can. In other courtrooms, they're out running the same type program. So I'll agree with Ms. Snyder, and I'll send you all to your alphabet judges if you want to further. Go ahead.
On behalf of Mr. Rodriguez, the request was so that we could get an offer. We weren't trying to go to trial. We were trying to keep it so that he could do community service.
Well,
so that was why. And I thought the condition was that the people likely wanted to speak with the officer before they could extend any type of offer. So if we can't negotiate it without the officer, that's why I was asking for a final pretrial, requesting the officer to be here.
No, this case, that was on the last young lady's case, where she was charged with interfering with a government employee. This officer is the standard offer of disorderly conduct, 12 hours of community service, and will dismiss upon, strike that, will be inter disorderly conduct, and will close out upon 12 hours of community service, completion of misdemeanor class, and HIV STD testing with the results prior to client. That's the offer.
Okay. I don't think we got the offer portion of it before I made the request. So that is why there was some misunderstanding there. But I will ask and request for future cases, if the officer is necessary, so I guess my question to both the court and to Madam Prosecutor is, how do we resolve these without going to trial if the officer is necessary before an offer can be extended?
That would be going, if the officer is necessary to resolve it, and that would just be going to the alphabet judge.
Even if the person is inclined to, because if they can't extend an offer, then we're not doing a pretrial.
That's the way, I still actually have not received memorandum of understanding yet, but that's the way I understand that the agreement was to do the program.
Okay. So is there a way for us to just identify which ones officers are necessary for? That way we don't have litigants waiting for us to then say that, so that they can just go ahead and be assigned to those judges?
That would help, but at this time, you'd have to just go through the docket and to look and see if there's anything like disregarding an officer or disobeying an officer's command, interfering with the government employee, and those type of tickets where or property damage accidents, personal injury accidents, those type of tickets would be the ones that I'm sure that would necessitate the officer being here to get an offer. So it kind of eliminates a segment of the, I will agree, it kind of eliminates a segment of the population who would want to do community service, but in an effort to expedite things on the court's behalf and on the defendant's behalf, we'll just, and until I get that copy of that memorandum of understanding and read that, we will proceed like that.
Okay. So it's not a pre-trial program if we're not going to pre-try everything.
I kind of understand your argument on that.
Works real well.
It's working good.
I just really want to get the memorandum of understanding, so that way we want to be I want to be operating on the as the program was intended.
Yeah, I just made a follow-up request for that, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. All right, so Mr. Rodriguez, that says a lot. Your client is your attorney is diligently advocating on your behalf. You make the decision. You want to continue to fight the case. I agree with counsel. I mean, it's I don't know. These tickets, it's pretty much a standard offer in every court. I don't know what their penalty is, but it's pretty much a standard offer in every court.
I think my client has been disconnected, Your Honor.
All right, let's pass the matter. Mr. McCool, let's go back. Let's recall your case, because I don't think your client had the opportunity to. We have Mr. Hernandez with us now, so let's recall your case. This is the city of Detroit versus Alejandro Sanchez Laura, case number U67350-123. Appearance for the record, please.
Vamos a llamar otra vez al caso, señor Macul, pero pienso que él no ha podido oír lo que estamos diciendo con la ayuda del intérprete. Esta es la ciudad de Detroit. Va a llamar al señor Eliodoro Alejandro Sánchez Lara, número U67-350-123. Su comparecencia, por favor, para que conste en el acta. Ron Macul representando al señor Sánchez Lara.
And that's around the Columbia.
Excuse me.
Mr. Sanchez Laura, state your name for the record, please.
Señor Sánchez Lara, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Eliodoro Lara Sánchez.
Eliodoro Lara Sánchez.
Sí.
Okay, today is the date and time set for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, as far as arraignment, I apologize.
Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para la lectura de cargos. ¿Qué desea hacer usted, señor abogado? Go ahead.
As for arraignment, we waive formal reading and stand mute.
Con respecto a la lectura de cargos, nosotros vamos a hacer la lectura formal y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Okay, I'm going to enter now guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give the client a $0 bond.
Está bien, la Corte entonces va a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y va a imponer una fianza de $0.
Your Honor, as to the original discussion, my client, I know we indicated possibly we'd be wanting to get an alpha judge. At this point, we're going to stay in your courtroom, Your Honor. Would ask in advance if, being that he is a Pontiac resident, if that offer that you would discuss would also consider a fine instead of a community service requirement.
Su señoría, como la discusión anterior que tuvimos, ¿verdad? Mi cliente quería saber si si él va a otro juez, va a permanecer esta oferta en pie, ya que él trabaja en Poutia, pero él quiere adherirse a las horas de servicio comunitario.
I don't see that as being a problem. The client wants to take the lead.
Yo no veo ningún problema con esto.
Excellent, Your Honor. So we would like to
Gracias,
proceed
señor.
with the offer.
Entonces nosotros nos gustaría continuar con la oferta.
Now, the offer is going to be disorderly conduct, amended count, $240 fine, HIV STD testing, which results in private to him, and a misdemeanor morality class.
La oferta sigue siendo la misma, 12 horas de servicio comunitario, $240 de multa, un examen de HIV, lo cual la corte solo necesita saber qué se hizo y no el resultado es para él, y las clases de moralidad.
Also, I can give your client an opportunity. I don't know if your client is a citizen or not, but I can definitely give your client an opportunity, unless you've already advised them to seek counsel from an immigration attorney.
Yo no sé si su abogado, si su representado es residente o es ciudadano americano o no, pero también no sé si usted ya le ha dicho al respecto, pero también le podemos dar la oportunidad para que su cliente hable con un abogado de inmigración si así lo desea.
May I have 1 second, Your Honor?
Me da un segundo, señoría, seguro.
All right, let's go back on the record. Let's go off the record with let's go back on the record with Mr. Felix Rodriguez.
Ok, volvamos otra vez con el caso del señor Félix Rodríguez para que conste en el acta.
I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel, and I will afford you the same opportunity. I know you indicated that you want to do the community service. If you're not a United States citizen, I will give you an opportunity as well to seek counsel from an immigration attorney.
Señor Rodríguez, ya yo le di la oportunidad, Félix Andújar Rodríguez, le di la oportunidad de que usted hablara con su abogado y ya usted dejó saber a la corte que usted se deseaba adherirse a la oferta de las 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Igualmente le ofrezco lo que le ofrecía el otro señor, si usted, en caso de que usted no sea ciudadano americano, si usted quiere tener tiempo para hablar con un abogado de inmigración, con mucho gusto le doy ese tiempo. Tiene que abrir su micrófono, señor Rodríguez. Tiene el micrófono cerrado y no lo podemos oír. Tiene que abrir el micrófono. Ahora sí lo oímos.
Que soy ciudadano americano y que iba a coger la oferta que me hizo el juez de servicio comunitario.
Okay, I am an American citizen, Your Honor, and I want to abide to the offer that you gave me.
Very well.
Muy bien.
Can you raise your right hand, please, Mr. Rodriguez?
Señor Rodríguez, si es tan amable, levante su mano derecha para ser juramentado.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Lo juro.
I swear.
You can put your hand down, sir.
¿Puede bajar su mano, señor?
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and/or $500 in fine?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que por este tipo de oferta, podría tener, de este tipo de delito, podría tener una sentencia máxima de hasta 93 días de la cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa? ¿Entiende?
Entiendo.
I understand.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Y entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho a ir a juicio si así lo quisiera. No le oigo.
Que lo entiendo, ahora que usted.
Yes, I understand.
Jen, Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y su abogado, el señor Berry, le leyó sus derechos cuando estaban en la sala de consulta privada, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correcto.
You understood those rights?
¿Y entendió todos esos derechos?
Correcto, sí.
Correcto, yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, ninguna.
No, none.
You know you'll be giving up those rights when you take this deal?
Y usted entiende que si usted acepta esta oferta, usted está cediendo esos derechos. Está renunciando a esos derechos. Yes, I understood. Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we said we'll do today?
¿Y alguien más le ofreció cualquier otra cosa aparte de lo que ya hemos hablado aquí hoy?
No, negativo.
No, no, negative.
All right, let me draw your attention back to May the 26th, 2023 at around 10 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Michigan and Florida. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día de los hechos, que fue el 26 de mayo de 2023, alrededor de las 10 de la noche, a los alrededores de la Michigan Avenue. ¿Ese día usted tuvo encuentro con un oficial de policía?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you offer someone some money in exchange for an act of sexual gratification, sir?
¿Y usted le ofreció a alguien algún dinero a cambio de un acto de satisfacción sexual?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm satisfied. I find your client guilty of the admitted count of disorderly conduct, the 12 hours of community service, misdemeanor morality class, and HIV STD testing. Once that's complete, we'll close the matter out.
Está bien, entonces estoy satisfecho, yo acepto su declaración y acepto su declaración de conducta desordenada y le doy 12 horas de servicio comunitario, así como tiene que hacerse un examen de HIV, solamente tiene que mostrarnos que lo hizo y los resultados son privados para usted y tiene que tomar la clase de video, una clase de moralidad por video.
I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Rodriguez.
Necesito un buen número, señor Rodríguez, en el cual yo me pueda comunicar con usted.
313.
¿Sí?
313.
Sí, ok. 313. Dígale en español, que le entiende.
313-826-2669.
313-826-2669.
Correcto.
313-26-2669.
826-2669.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, he doesn't have anything to write, but he's in front of your courtroom. Can he go to the courtroom to get the information to call Southwest Community Justice Service because he doesn't have anything to write?
All right, we're going to give him the information to probation. He may be able to stop there right now to get the misdemeanor morality class in a testing location if he needs to. And we will give him the number to Southwest Community Justice Center as well.
Ok, señor Rodríguez, yo le dije al juez que usted estaba allá afuera y que no tenía con qué anotar. Usted puede entrar a la sala y le van a dar la información para que baje al 317, que es la oficina de probation. Y ellos ahí le van a dar la información de dónde puede hacerse el examen, ¿verdad? Y dónde puede tomar la clase de moralidad. ¿Ok? Y también le van a dar el número para el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria del Suroeste de Detroit para que llame a la señora Buentello y con ellos haga las horas de servicio comunitario.
Ok, gracias.
Ok, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, very
Good morning.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Laura Sanchez. Mr.
Your
Laura,
Honor, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can Mr. Rodriguez sign out?
yes, he can come on in here and we'll give him the number to Southwest Detroit Community.
Ok, perfecto. Señor Rodríguez, ya se puede desconectar del teléfono y puede entrar a la sala 434 del juez Perkins, donde le van a dar toda la información.
Gracias y buen día.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you, Your Honor. I just wanted to be sure. Al que estamos otra vez con el caso del señor Lara Sánchez.
All right, Mr. Sanchez, giving you an opportunity to speak with your lawyer about the situation. Mr. McCool, what does your client want to do?
Señor Lara Sánchez, tiene la oportunidad de que hablara con su abogado acerca de la situación. Señor McCool, ¿qué desea hacer su cliente?
I've re-advised my client about his potential need to speak with an immigration attorney. At this point, he does not wish to do so and wishes to proceed with the offer.
Su señoría, yo le di la oportunidad y le pregunté a mi cliente si quería consultar primeramente con un abogado de inmigración, lo cual él declinó. Él desea entonces seguir con la oferta.
Can you raise your right hand, please, Mr. Laura Sanchez?
Señor, por favor, levante su mano derecha. La otra.
The other right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Lo juro.
I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down.
Ok, puede bajar su mano.
Do you understand that you're not a United States citizen, sir? Conviction for misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que si usted no es un ciudadano americano, una convicción por un delito menor podría tener consecuencias en su estatus migratorio?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señor, ¿y usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta $93, 93 días de cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa? ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio si así lo quisiera?
Sí.
Yes. Yes.
During this process, did Mr. McCool have an opportunity to go over your other advice or rights with you?
Y durante este tiempo, cuando usted habló con su abogado, el señor McCool le explicó y le leyó su carta de derechos.
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights, sir?
¿Y entendió esos derechos, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, ninguna.
No, none.
You know you're going to be giving up those rights once you take this deal.
Y usted entiende que al tomar este acuerdo que le están ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos.
Sí.
Yes.
Anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Señor, ¿alguien más le ofreció alguna otra cosa aparte de lo que hemos estado aquí hablando y que consta en el acta?
No.
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to May the 26th, 2023 at around 5:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan and Tarnow Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día de los hechos, que fue el 26 de mayo del 2023, alrededor de las 9:25 de la noche, en los alrededores de la Michigan Avenue. Ese día, esa hora y en ese lugar, ¿usted tuvo un encuentro con un oficial de policía?
Sí.
Yes.
And on that date, sir, did you, offer somebody money in exchange for an act of sexual gratification?
Señor, ¿y ese día usted le ofreció dinero a alguien más para una actividad sexual?
Judge, may we offer a factual basis for the reduced charge?
Go ahead, Counselor.
Su señoría, ¿podemos por favor ofrecer las causas de base para el cargo enmendado? Adelante.
On the date and time that the judge just told you, did you cause a police response?
Did you what?
Cause a police response?
Señor, el día y la hora que le dijo el abogado, el juez, ¿usted respondió a un policía?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that response because of the disorder that you created in a public environment?
Y esa respuesta que tuvo hacia el policía fue por la conducta desordenada que usted tuvo en ese lugar.
Sí.
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe that covers the factual basis for disorderly person.
Su señoría, pienso que eso cubre las bases para el cargo de conducta desordenada.
Ms. Snyder, can you put your appearance on record, please?
Por favor, señor Snyder, ponga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Ron McCool on behalf of defendant, P number 82231.
Alexa Schneider.
Yo soy el señor McCall representando al acusado. Mr. McCall, what's your PIN number? I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
82231.
Thank you. El número del señor McCall es 82231 y la señora fiscal Alexander Schneider, número 80322.
Are you satisfied, Counselor?
¿Está satisfecho, abogada? Sí, su señoría.
Defense is satisfied as well.
También la defensa está igualmente satisfecho.
The court is satisfied, finding your client guilty of committing disorderly conduct, order him to do 12 hours of community service, take the HIV, STD testing and misdemeanor morality class. I'll have a review date for September 20, 2023 at 8:25.
Está bien, entonces la corte acepta su declaración por el cargo enmendado de conducta desordenada y ordena que tenga que hacer el examen de HIV y de tomar las clases de moralidad. Tiene la próxima fecha para revisar su caso el día 20 de septiembre de 2023 a las 8:25 de la mañana.
Your Honor, are we able to substitute the community service for that $240 fine that we discussed prior to going on the record?
Su señoría, podemos cambiar las 12 horas de servicio comunitario por los $240 de multa de la que hablamos anteriormente.
Yes, he doesn't live in the Southwest area. I'll give him an opportunity to do that. $240 fine, paid by 9/20/2023, and take the classes, and we will close the matter out in the disorderly conduct.
Sí, como él no vive aquí, sino que vive en Pontiac, él puede pagar la multa de $240 y puede tomar las clases de moralidad y el examen de HIV y volver el día de la revisión, que es el 20 de septiembre de 2023 a las 8:25 por Zoom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias, su señoría.
All right, very well, sir. Something further, you and your councilman client, very good day. Best of luck to you.
Ok, señor, sin nada más nada que agregar, tanto usted como su abogado se pueden desconectar. Que tenga muy buen día.
Same to you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Buenos días, su señoría, que tenga excelente día.
No. They can get him.
So he said.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez. Mr. Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel. Counsel's got the opportunity.
In the background.
Sorry, Ms. Williams Law. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Rodriguez, Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez. And Ms. Harris, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, I do know that my client wishes to avail himself of the community service hours. However, we did not have the offer when we first went into the breakout room, and I'm not certain if he heard it while we were going back and forth about the other issues. So, Mr. Rodriguez, do we need to speak in the breakout room, or are you prepared to move forward?
No.
And we can't hear you, Mr. Rodriguez. I'm not sure what's going on with your audio.
All right. This audio is not, maybe you need to turn your phone up or something. And I'm taking the cases in the order that they came in. So everyone, please, Mr. Abdullah Dara needs a Arabic interpreters. All right, let's pass that matter until he gets a better connection.
What's his name again?
Abdullah Dara. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Alejandro de la Rosa.
Vamos nuevamente para que consten en el acta con el caso del señor Alejandro de la Rosa.
Yes, Abdullah Dura.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Let's get a, the offer is going to be pleading to the disorderly conduct and dismissing the other matters. If you want to contest the matter, you can stay here because I am your alphabet judge. So you have an absolute right to a trial and we can order the officer in.
Señor Alejandro de la Rosa, la oferta es 12 horas de conducta o 2 horas de servicio comunitario. Si usted prefiere ir a otro juez y pagar o pagar los $240, igual le toco yo, le toca quedarse aquí conmigo porque yo soy su juez que le toca de todos modos.
Tomo las 12 horas comunitarias.
I would like to take the 12 hours of community court, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Berry about this situation?
Y señor, ¿usted tuvo la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado, el señor Berry, acerca de esta situación?
Sí.
Yes, I did.
Are you going to be able to get down to Southwest Detroit in order to do the community service? I see you're all the way out in Pontiac.
¿Y usted va a poder venir a Detroit para hacer esas 2 horas de servicio comunitario, aun cuando veo que usted vive en Pontiac?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, sir?
Ok, señor, entonces puede levantar su mano derecha.
Swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down.
Puede poner su mano, bajar su mano.
Mr. Berry, is your client going to be able to make a factual basis? I don't have any information as to what the suggestion of disorderly is.
I do not know the answer. I did not make an inquiry as to what the event was, Your Honor. Perhaps we could go back into a breakout room.
No sé, señor. Usted habló con su representado acerca de los eventos. No, su señoría, a lo mejor tengo que volver entonces hablar con él.
Mr. De La Rosa, can you go back in the breakout room and speak with the lawyer again, please?
Señor de la Rosa, si es tan amable, puede volver a la sala de consulta privada, a la sala de grupo pequeño, para hablar con su abogado nuevamente.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
All right, rejoin the room, please.
Por favor, vuelva a la sala de consulta privada número 2.
All right, let's go back. Mr. Rodriguez, you have your device together. Can you hear it? Can you speak now? Hello? He's still having problems with his device. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Bristol Stutz. Case number U67350-323. Appearance for the record, please.
Mr. Stutt. Oh,
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Stutz. Please state your name.
Bristol Stutz.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. You know the offer, Mr. Stutz. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris in the breakout room. It's going to be either 12 hours of community service. It's going to be 12 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. Misdemeanor morality class, HIV/STD testing, take it under disorderly conduct, amended count. Once that's done, we'll close the matter out. So let me give you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris, okay?
All right.
And he has an absolute right to a trial.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties.
Let her come back. We'll get you out of here in a minute.
Thank you.
What's the offer for loitering? Ms. Snyder.
Estoy hablando aquí. Está bien. Ahorita escucho, ahorita escucho.
Judge Perkins courtroom, the judge is on. I mean, he's on the bench, are you scheduled for court?
Good morning, ma'am.
She's not on the docket, but.
Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, K-A-I-K.
Good morning to you, Mr. Kirkpatrick. K. Spell it.
K-I-R-K,
Right.
P-A-T, R-I-C-K.
China.
Yes.
Is he? So, is he doing the service?
That would be Judge next door, 435.
Okay,
435, very well. Hello. Have a great day. Good luck to you both. Good luck to you. Yeah, that's Judge Kenyatta Stanford Jones.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, this is Carlos Rodriguez. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're waiting on the lawyer to come back.
No, no worries. I was just making sure. Thank you.
Yes, I can hear you. All right, let's go back on the record, Mr. Stutz. Mr. Stutz, give me an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, it's my understanding my client is going to waive his right to trial and enter a plea.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Stutz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I swear.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and/or $500 in fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know you'll be giving up those rights upon taking this deal?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Now, let me draw your attention back to May the 26th, 2023, around 6:55 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Michigan. Prior to, did you have an occasion on that day to come over to the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to voir dire your client, Ms. Harris?
Mr. Stutz, on the date and time indicated by the court, were you in the city of Detroit?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
And did you cause an encounter with did you have an encounter with police?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you possibly participate in conduct that may have disrupted the peace and goodwill of the neighborhood?
I wouldn't say that, but I guess, yes, ma'am.
You wouldn't say, well, what would you say occurred on that day, sir?
To be honest.
Yeah, we do want you to be honest.
Okay, so I can say.
Listen, wait a minute.
We'll just ask you this. Did you offer money in exchange for sexual services?
No, I didn't.
Then I think this is probably best set for trial, Your Honor.
It is.
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
We went over this in the breakout room.
No, I'm
Shift
missing. Could I just be
Shift
done with
sales.
this?
Shift to sales. Both just left the station and you missed it. And it's
No,
not
I was
turned
saying I was saying that I did. I didn't understand the question. That's why I was saying. I said I did just to get be done. I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry. Hello?
Harris, I thought the question was clear.
No, Your Honor, I didn't.
I'll leave it to the court to the court's
I didn't
discretion.
understand your question.
I don't know if it could have been any more clearer. She asked you, did you offer some money in exchange for sexual gratification?
Yeah, yes, I did, Your Honor. Yes, I heard you just. Yes, I did.
All right, find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. She tried to phrase that in the first way of not having to state that on the record and putting that in the record as it did. That's why she asked you, did you disrupt the good order of the community?
Okay.
But find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct, 12 hours community service. We'll close out after you do the 12 hours in the misdemeanor morality class and get the HIV/STD testing. I'm going to refer you over to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. You have anything, sir?
Okay. Your Honor, yes, sir.
313-879-2155. I need a good phone number from you.
313-587-1000.
All right, I'm gonna have you call Mr. Phillips this afternoon and set up that perk. I'm gonna have you back on September 20th, 2023 at 8:25. You're on the list, sir. You don't have to show back up. It means you completed everything, and I have a copy of your at least that you tested. Not the results can be private to you, but and that you took the misdemeanor morality class. I think Mr. Phillips can help you, assist you on those things. If not, we can get the probation department to do it. So you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave, sir.
Okay, who do I call again? You say, did you give me a number?
Mr. Phillips at 879-2155.
So you say 2155?
2155, yes.
Okay, Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Right, and this for the class and the testing?
And the community service.
And the community service, okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Carlos Rodriguez Fernandez. Mr. Fernandez, you got your audio together now?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. The offer is the same, amended count of disorderly conduct, misdemeanor morality, $240. I mean, strike that, 12 hours of community service, HIV/STD testing, which the results will be private to you, or you have an absolute right to a trial. What would you like to do?
I had a little hard hearing the first part. How much was it?
It's 12 hours community service.
Okay. May I also ask how much is the fine or no?
If you want just a fine, you're gonna have to go to your alphabet judge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do the community service hours.
All right. Thank you so much. Mr. Rodriguez Fernandez, can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You put your hand down, sir. Sir, we understand if you're not a United States citizen, that conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues.
You asked if I'm a citizen, right?
I said if you're not, then conviction
not.
for a misdemeanor offense of this nature. You're not a United States citizen?
No, I'm not.
Would you
Your
like
Honor,
to, go ahead.
could we hold off on the plea so that Mr. Rodriguez could have an opportunity to speak with an attorney about possible immigration consequences?
Yes, I certainly will if he wants to do so.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You're gonna have to seek an attorney out yourself. And I'll give you 30 days to do that. Come back on a pretrial date of September 20th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. seeking an immigration attorney for counsel. Just want you to be able to have an opportunity to go over that and to see, they may have some other suggestion for you, all right?
All right. Thanks, Your Honor.
Come back on September 20th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m., all right?
The 20th, right?
On the 20th of September,
Okay.
all right? It's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Am I gonna have gonna get that email to the house as well, in the letter? Or no?
You should get it in a letter, but why don't you take it down now?
Okay, so 20th at 8:30.
Back in the same courtroom.
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Raymond Martin Fort. Case number SP 146-77371. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Oh, he's connecting the audio. Let's pass that matter. It's the city of Detroit versus Justin Gregory Lowe. Case number SP 146-77771. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lowe, please state your name for the record.
Justin Gregory Lowe.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lowe, you're here with me anyway because your last name is L. Your offer is going to be you can participate in the community court or you can choose not to. Your offer is going to be pleading as charged. I'll dismiss upon 12 hours of community service or $240 fine. Let me put you in a breakout room, speak to Ms. Harris about it.
Okay.
You have an absolute right to a trial.
Your Honor, does this offer remain open through trial?
Yeah, it does.
Thank you.
Mr. Jadot.
Good morning.
Mrs. Jadot, I'm sorry. Did I get the pronunciation right?
Yes.
Okay, very well. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Yeah, Amal Judat, the Arabic interpreter.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes.
Right. And do you, raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will interpret to the best of your ability from English to Arabic and Arabic to English?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Is that Mr. Fort on there? Are you in some sort of hospital setting, sir?
Yes, sir. I just got into a car accident.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll get you out of here shortly. Why don't you turn your camera off?
You said what, sir?
Why don't you turn this camera off? Are you the one being pushed around on the gurney?
Yeah, I am.
All right, why don't you turn your camera off or leave it like that? We don't want to see your beach legs. All right. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Della Rosa. Mr. Della Rosa, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos otra vez para que contacta con el caso del señor de la Rosa. Señor de la Rosa, yo le di oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, the defendant would have the court set this for a bench trial, and he seeks the appointment of counsel.
Su señoría, mi representado quiere ir a un juicio por juez y necesita un abogado asignado por la corte.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. De La Rosa?
¿Eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor de la Rosa? Sí, señor.
I need a good phone number from you, please.
Necesito un buen teléfono, señor de la Rosa, donde nos podamos comunicar con ustedes.
313-502-6298.
You broke up.
Señor, se le estaba no se oía bien. Por favor, péguese el micrófono y dígalo más despacio.
313-502-6298.
All right, I'm going to set a trial date in this matter for November the 3rd. But I'm going to also set, that's at 9 a.m. I'm going to also set a pretrial for August the 15th to make sure that you've got contact with that attorney's got contact with you, all right?
At what time is it on August, Your Honor?
Pardon me?
The pre-trial date in August is August 15. At what time?
At 8:30. And
Okay.
the trial date is November the 3rd, 2023 at 9 a.m. We're setting that date and that pre-trial date just to make sure you've had contact with the lawyer. You need to answer any calls that you may not recognize because I'm sure one of those is going to be that lawyer, all right?
Ok, señor. Entonces, anote. Usted vamos a tener una consulta previa al juicio el día 15 de agosto del 2023 a las 8:30 de la mañana, aquí mismo como hoy, con los mismos Zoom, ¿ok? Y eso es para asegurarse de que usted ha tenido contacto con el abogado que le va a poner la corte. Entonces, por favor, esté pendiente de contestar cualquier llamada de números que usted no conoce, porque seguro que uno de esos números va a ser el abogado que lo va a llamar para decirle que lo va a representar el día ese 15 de agosto. ¿Me entendió?
Ok.
Y después la segunda fecha que tiene es para el juicio, que va a ser el 3 de septiembre de 2023, pero a las 9 de la mañana, en vez de las 8:30, igualito aquí mismo, con el mismo juez y con el mismo número de ID. Entonces tiene dos fechas. Consulta previa al juicio el 15 de agosto y el juicio por juez el 3 de septiembre.
Noviembre, el juez había dicho noviembre, creo.
Escúcheme. Agosto 15 es la consulta previa al juicio.
Sí.
Y el 3 de septiembre es el juicio.
Bueno, Usted dice, pero él había 3 de noviembre.
Noviembre.
Sí.
Déjeme preguntarle, no hay problema. Your Honor, the trial will be in September the 9th or November the 9th? November the 3rd.
The trial will be November the 3rd.
Okay, perfect. Tiene razón, señor de la Rosa, es noviembre, 3 de noviembre.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor, so pre-trial will be August the 15th and trial will be November the 3rd?
Sí.
Sí. Ok, señor de la Rosa, gracias por la corrección. Ok, Your Honor.
Okay. Have a good day, Mr. De La Rosa. I'll see you back next week. 2
Ok,
weeks from now.
señor de la Rosa, lo vemos entonces la próxima semana.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe, giving you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a trial date. However, we're also asking that an attorney be appointed and discovery be preserved.
Okay, I would ask you to send a note, an email just to Ms. Snyder to preserve that discovery. I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Lowe.
313-974-4813.
All right, I'm going to set a trial date for November 3rd, 2023. I'm also going to set a pretrial date for you for August the 15th, 2023 at 8:30. I want you stand by and you just make sure you answer the calls you may not recognize, because that's going to be one of your attorneys. We're just covering you back on the 15th, just to make sure you've made contact with that lawyer and they can proceed that way. We'll keep the trial date for November the 3rd, 2023 at 8:30, at 9 o'clock, all right? And then 8:15, August 15th at 8:30 is your next court date, all right?
Okay.
Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Okay,
now,
thank
this
you.
is the same sort of issue. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Raymond Martin Fort. Mr. Fort, can you state your name for the record? All right, Mr. Fort was in the hospital. He's in a Are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, state your name for the record, please.
Ramon Forte.
Forte. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, counsel.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Forte. For purposes of arraignment, he stands mute.
In or not guilty plea, your client get your client a $0 bond. His offer is 12 hours of community service, dismissed upon completion of the 12 hours of community service. He has an absolute right to it for a trial, but he'll need to exercise that right with his alphabet judge. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, speak to Madam Harris, and let us know what you want to do, all right? Join the room, please. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Andre Giorgio Labrador. Case number SP 146-75601, SP 146-7651, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ok, este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Joandre Labrador, casos SP 146, 76, 5, 11, 12 y 13 y SP 146, 75, 601. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que conste en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Labrador. State your full name, sir.
Edward Berry Jr. representando al señor Labrador. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Joendry Gregorio, labrador.
Good morning, my name is Joendry Gregorio, labrador.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Su señoría, para los propósitos de la lectura de cargo, mi cliente va a hacer la lectura formal y va a permanecer en silencio.
In our not guilty plea, your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Your client, he's got the last name L, so he'll be with me as well. His offer is pleading to the amended count of allowing in 12 hours of community service. It will dismiss the other matters. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room so you can speak with him.
Su señoría, señor Berry, su representado por su apellido, él va a permanecer en esta sala porque me toca a mí, yo soy su juez alfabético y le estoy ofreciendo que se declare del cargo enmendado de que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara. Y después de que cumpla 12 horas de servicio comunitario, se le desestimarán los demás cargos. Pero él tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio. Yo lo voy a mandar a una sala de consulta privada para que por favor usted le explique todos sus derechos. Señor Labrador, dele allí su teléfono y cuando aparezca un llamado de ir a la sala de grupo pequeño o a la sala privada, por favor dele allí a la sala privada o a la sala de grupo pequeño. ¿Lo ve?
Ok, sí, ya lo veo.
Ok, apriete allí, por favor. Es la número 2, ¿verdad? Ok, Mr. Berry, we'll see you there.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other lawyers in here? Retained counsel? All right, let's go back on the record for Mr. Forte. Mr. Forte, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this point, we are respectfully requesting a pretrial date and that counsel be appointed so that discovery can be reviewed to help him make the best decision.
All right, what I'll do is I'm going to set up. Okay, so he wants someone to further look at it, is what you're saying, and
Yes,
so he hasn't committed to community service yet.
he's not opposed to completing community service, but I think that it would be in his best interest for an attorney to at least review the discovery to see if this is something that should be set for trial or help him to make that decision.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Forte?
Yeah, I was walking on the sidewalk. I don't see how.
Mr. Forte, just say yes, please.
All right, what's your phone number, sir?
734-412-9926.
9936. 734-129-9936.
412-9926.
9926.
Correct.
9926. 734-412-9926.
Correct.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a pre-trial for August 16th, 2023 at 8:30. We'll make sure that attorney has gotten connected to you. And you want to send Ms. Snyder a note on this one as well, Ms. Harris?
I will, Your Honor. And if I can, just for the sake of possibly expediting all of these on the docket, I think there are several cases that are in this same posture. And provided I was the person representing them for today, I think I would be making the same request on all of their cases.
Okay.
That an attorney be appointed, discovery provided, and then move forward after review of discovery.
Okay, very well. All right,
If it's easier, and I don't even know if this is allowed, I don't mind being the attorney on all of them. If that makes it a little bit easier.
Well, I think that maybe they'll have separate attorneys. I can appoint you definitely to one of them.
Oh, no, I'm good. I was just saying if that made it easier, because I know that sometimes with the request for discovery, it may not be preserved until the attorney is appointed.
Well, that's why I want you to send in the note to Ms. Snyder asking her to preserve it. So then it will have it, and then Ms. Snyder can forward that discovery over to the council, whoever that may be.
Got it. Sending it now. Thank you.
Very well. All right, Mr. Forte, come back in 2 weeks and make sure that attorney contact you will proceed then, all right?
So will somebody be contacting me, or what should I do?
Yeah, somebody should be contacting you, so you need to answer those calls that you don't typically answer when you don't know the number.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I hope you get better on your accident, sir. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Abdullah Ali Dura, case number U67350-523. Appearance for the record, please. He's got an interpreter.
No.
wanna speak Arabic?
Yes, أنا هنا معك مترجمة.
Okay.
He said he does not speak English. Okay.
Sherika Harris on behalf of.
Let's get the interpreter to, maybe I started too soon. It's the city of Detroit versus Abdullah Ali Dura, case number U67350-523.
Okay. هذه مدينة ديترويت. القضية اللي هي عبد الله علي. رقم القضية 321. Okay.
Sherika Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
هذه هي مدافع عنك اسمها هاريس. قول اسمك.
اسمي عبد الله علي درة.
My name Abdullah Ali Dura.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
لأنه راح تبقى صامت. لا تكلم.
Okay.
I'm gonna enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. You know the offer, Ms. Harris. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with you and Mr. Dura and not an interpreter, and let us know what you want to do, what your client wants to do when he comes out.
اوكي تقول انه راح ندخل انا وانت وهذه معك المحاميه، راح ندخل في غرفه خاصه حتى نتكلم بالقضيه. راح يطلع على الشاشه مكتوب جوين على ايدك اليمين، اضغط على جوين. اوكي
Right.
We're getting close. We just have a few more and I think they're gonna go pretty quick.
Screens. Oh, gosh. Excuse me, that's trying to encourage that. Encourage sleepiness. It's been raining a lot though. Rain.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's been raining up in your area. Wow. Your area? Yeah, it needs to stop raining on the phone. The grass is going down.
Sounds like Miss Harris is living in the twilight zone. Doesn't it? I mean, Miss Mathis is living in the twilight zone.
Oh, I'm in the twilight zone. It sounds like y'all in the twilight zone. Y'all ain't getting it right. Just like the twilight zone.
Ames there, Latora Ames. Latora Ames.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Have you called Karan Ali yet? I've been cleaning and other things.
Karan Ali? No, not yet.
Okay.
I have you already just listed as that Zoom user, so you're in order.
Okay, great.
Ali.
OLLIE.
I see. Do you have a valid license, sir?
Yes, I had a valid license at the time, Your Honor. The officer just didn't understand the drive permit I had.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, in 44th district, reached like 6 months ago, I got pulled over for a DUI. So they gave me a temporary driver's permit, but the officer just didn't understand it. I have it present and my license present.
Karan Ali is printing out.
All right.
I'm not sure if, can you see this, Your Honor?
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, great.
Sonia Cruz. Sonia Cruz, are you here? Sonia Cruz, yeah. Señorita Cruz.
Señora Cruz, ¿estás presente? No response, Your Honor.
We can do this. What about, I have Ali. What about, what does that license look like?
Excuse me?
Restricted.
All right, City of Detroit versus Karan Tyrell Ali, case number SP 141-27301. State your name for the record, sir.
This is Karan Tyrell Ali.
All right, as for purposes of arraignment, I'm just going to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. And I do have a restricted license, so I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, right?
I have my license right here, just if you need to see it on record.
I don't need to see it. I've already looked it up.
Okay, great.
I'm going to dismiss the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, sir.
You as well.
DeJuan Lawrence, you there?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Your case is going to stay with me, but you got a false ID. Typically, before the city presents you with an offer, they want to talk to the lawyer, talk to the officer. So I can get you out of here unless you want to speak with a lawyer right now and just set a trial date. I can also give you the opportunity to speak with the lawyer as well. What would you like to do?
That's fine. I would speak to the officer.
You just want to set it for a trial date and come back when the officer's here, correct? And then speak with the lawyer? Or do you want to speak with the lawyer now? All right, since I didn't hear that response, I'll wait.
I said I have a lawyer, Your Honor.
All right, hold on a second. On the Galaxy A02s, can you unmute yourself and start your camera, please?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on one second. What is your name, Sue?
Dewan Lawrence.
No, I hear you. Hold on, Mr. Lawrence.
Right.
All right. What is your name on the Galaxy device, sir?
I'm Giovanni Santana.
Giovanni Santana. Giovanni Santana.
Hyphenated Nunez.
Yeah, I saw you on the docket. Santana Nunez.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I got this Brown as well, Keisha Brown. And let's do this. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lavador. Mr. Lavador, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Oh, they're not back yet. Mr. Barry, I dismissed Mr. Ali's case. He's on the last page 4, toward the bottom, Quran Ali. I dismissed that for providing valid documentation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, let's go with the City of Detroit versus Dewan Lawrence, case number SP 1229338, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1229414, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1285798, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, sir.
Okay.
Turn your camera on, please, Mr. Lawrence.
Hello?
Yeah, turn your camera on, please. All right, good morning. Are you driving?
No, sir. I'm in the car.
You're not driving a car, sir?
No, sir.
Are you a passenger in the car?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get the car.
I don't know. It looks like you're driving to me.
I'm at my sister's house, sir.
Are you driving a car?
Yes.
I'm putting him out. And he's lying to the court.
No.
Run his driver's license, please.
That was the person who just released.
Yes, I
What's
already
that?
know you don't have to run his driver's license. He doesn't have a license. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lavador. Mr. Lavador, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Pues vamos otra vez que conste acta con el caso del señor Labrador. Señor Labrador, yo le di oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿cómo desea proseguir con su cliente?
The defendant would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor, he has been in dialogue with an immigration attorney who agrees with this approach to the matter.
Su señoría, él desea adherirse a la oferta ofrecida por la corte. Él está en conversaciones ya con su abogado de inmigración, quien está de acuerdo en que él se adhiera a dicha oferta.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Mr. Labrador?
Ok, señor Labrador, entonces eso es lo que usted desea hacer.
Sí, muchas gracias.
Yes, thank you very much.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Señor, por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Sí, lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
All right. You can put your hand down, sir.
Señor, puede bajar su mano ya.
Okay, gracias.
Do you understand if not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Señor, usted entiende que si usted no es un ciudadano americano, ¿verdad? Una convicción por un cargo menor como este podría tener injerencia en su estatus migratorio.
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Y usted entiende, señor, que un delito como este podría acarrear de 93 días en la cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa.
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
So do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Señor, usted entiende que usted absolutamente tiene el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera.
No, no quiero ir a juicio.
No, I don't want to go to trial.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you understood that you had that right.
Señor, lo que le pregunté es que si usted entiende que usted tiene ese derecho.
Ah, ok, sí, lo entiendo. Perdón.
Yes, okay, yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y el señor Berry, su abogado, le informó de todos sus derechos mientras que ustedes estaban en la sala de consulta privada. ¿Es correcto?
Sí, correcto.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. You understood those rights?
Ok, muy bien. ¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí, lo entendí.
Yes, I did.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, muchas gracias.
No, thank you very much.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up those rights?
Y usted entiende que al tomar este acuerdo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos.
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguna otra persona o algo le ofreció alguna otra cosa aparte de lo que hemos estado aquí hablando y que consta en el acta?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to June the 8th, 2023, around 12:40 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Delano and Kirkwood Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with Detroit Police Department?
Señor, yo quiero llevar su atención al día de los acontecimientos, que fue el día 8 de junio de 2023, alrededor de las 12:40 p.m., alrededor de la calle Lawndale en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día usted se encontró con un oficial de policía.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Would that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y ese oficial le pidió que por favor le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Y usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad?
No, tengo la licencia internacional y no tengo licencia acá.
No, I just have the international driver license. I don't have one from Michigan.
All right, I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive 12 hours of community service with the stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Está bien, entonces yo voy a encontrar a su cliente culpable del cargo enmendado de que dejó que alguien más sin licencia manejara. Y después de la estipulación de de las bases de hecho, voy a desestimar los otros tickets restantes. Estipulado, su señoría, dijo su abogado.
All right, sir. I need a good phone number from you, please.
Señor, necesito que me dé un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted, por favor.
571 415 1634.
571-415-1634.
Sí, señora.
Yes, ma'am.
570-415-2634.
571.
Sí.
571, I'm sorry. 571-517, 571. 571. 415-2634.
No. 415-1634.
1634. That's when I was questioning about. I didn't have, all right. I gotta get my numbers done and go again. All right. With that, sir, I need you to take the number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Señor, necesito que por favor anote este número, que es el número del Centro de Justicia Comunitaria al suroeste de Detroit. Por favor, anótelo.
Sí, dígame, por favor.
Yes, tell me.
That would be Trace 879-2155.
¿Cuál? 313.
Trace 879-2155.
879-2175.
55.
No, 55.
5. Ajá, me dice 313-879-2175.
55.
55, perdón, sí.
¿Otra vez?
313-879-2155.
75 is what? 75 would be, what number would that be?
75.
75.
No.
55.
It's 55. It's 55, right?
Yes.
55.
Sí, por eso aquí lo tengo.
Sí, okay. Sí, it was the judge. El juez estaba preguntando cómo se decía 75.
Ok, perfecto.
Yeah, the judge was asking how do you say 75. Ah, okay.
All right. I'll give you till September the 20th, 2023 to do those community service hours. Get in contact with Ms. Quinteo this afternoon to set those hours up, all right?
Ok, señor, yo le voy a dar hasta el 20 de septiembre para que haga estas 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Esta misma tarde, por favor, comuníquese al número que le di con la señora Buentello en español. Y ella le va a decir cómo, cuándo y dónde va a ser las horas de servicio comunitario. Ellos tienen muchas horas en muchos lugares y muchas formas. ¿Ok? Y van a trabajar con su horario.
Llamo a este número y doy mi nombre y digo que quiero hacer la labor comunitaria.
Llama a ese número y pide hablar con la señora Buentello.
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 Okay. Y le dice que está llamando del juez Perkins de las horas de servicio comunitario del juez Perkins.
Juez Perkins.
Y ella le dice cómo, ¿ok?
Ok, muchas gracias, muy
y
amable.
Tiene hasta el 20 de septiembre para hacerlas. Y el 20 de septiembre se tiene que volver a anotar aquí igualito.
Ok, el 20 de septiembre, hasta el 20 de septiembre, y el 20 de septiembre me vuelvo a anotar acá. Vuelvo a llamar acá.
Como hoy. pero a
¿A
las
la misma hora?
8:25. A las 8:25.
Ok, a las 8:25, el 20 de septiembre a las 8:25.
Okay, so September the 20 at 8:25, I have to come back here with all my hours done.
Sí.
Sí.
Ok, muchas gracias, muy amable.
Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, have a great day.
Okay, señor, que tenga un excelente día.
Ok, igual, muy amable.
Okay, thank for you. Thank you very much.
All right, on the iPhone Pro Max, what's your name, please?
Mario Ridley.
I didn't hear you.
Mario Ridley.
Mario Ridley.
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 R-I-D-L-E-Y.
Turn your camera on, please.
It's not turning on.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to find a way to get it turned on before we call your case.
And we're ready on Dura, Your Honor.
Yeah, I was trying to get.
So I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you either. All right, let's go with Sanchez Núñez.
Okay, ahora estamos llamando al caso del señor Sánchez Núñez.
Sánchez Núñez o Santana Núñez.
Santana Núñez, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Disculpe, Santana Núñez.
City of Detroit versus Giovanni Santana Núñez. Case numbers SP 1463264, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1463265, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Giovanni Santana Núñez, número de caso SP 146-32651 y 652 y SP 146-32641, 2 y 3. Su comparecencia, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Santana Núñez.
Edward Berry Jr., representando al acusado, señor Giovanni Santana Núñez, por favor diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Giovanni Santana Núñez.
Giovanni Santana Núñez.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Su señoría, para los propósitos de la lectura de cargo, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
All right, I'm going to enter not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's going to, his offer is going to be to plead to the allowing 12 hours of community service dismissed upon completion and the amended count of blocking traffic in lieu of fines and costs under 6 hours of community service. Close out upon completion. They'll have an absolute right to a trial. They'll put you in a breakout with Mr. Berry. He can go over that with you and let us know what you want to do.
Está bien, nosotros entonces la corte va a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y le va a imponer una fianza de $0 y le ofrece el cargo enmendado, que se declare el cargo enmendado de allowing para 12 horas de servicio comunitario, siendo los demás cargos desestimados después de haber cumplido con esto. Por favor, lo vamos a mandar a una sala de consulta privada con su abogado, el intérprete, para que su abogado le pueda informar de todos sus derechos. Por favor, cuando vea allí la invitación, por favor, para la sala de consulta privada, número 2, por favor, vaya. ¿La ve?
Join the breakout room, please.
Por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada.
I think he's in there. All right. Let's go off the record with Santana Núñez. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Dura. Mr. Dura, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is against my advisement.
Interpret.
سيد عبد الله هذه القضية راح تكون أنا مترجم معك، خليك بس صامت اسمع معنا.
And Your Honor, at this time, against my advisement, my client is going to enter a plea.
بتقول أنا حاولت إنه أنصح موكلي.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Dura?
سيد درة إنه أنت هذا اللي بدك إياه اليوم يصير اللي حكينا عنه؟
Yes.
Yes.
Let me get a good phone number from you, sir, please.
أعطيه رقم تليفونك يقدروا يتصلون عليك.
313 424 5891.
313-424-5891.
هل هذا رقمك اللي سأله القاضي؟
424 5891.
424-5891, correct?
Yes.
All right. Let me give you this number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir.
هلا هذا الرقم راح يعطون هذه المركز.
313.
اكتب هذا الرقم اللي أعطيتك إياه. 313
879
879
2155.
2155 نفس الرقم اللي أعطيت لك إياه هذه المحامية قبل شوي. أوكي.
Can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
ارفع يدك اليمنى. ما تبين يدك بعد أوكي بعد معك.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
هل تقسم أن تقول الحقيقة كاملة ولا شيء غير الحقيقة؟
أقسم أن أقول الحقيقة ولا شيء غير الحقيقة.
I swear I said the truth, nothing than truth.
You can put your hand down, please.
نزل إيدك.
Sir, do you understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense of this type can potentially implicate immigration issues?
تعرف إنه أنت غير حامل الجنسية الأمريكية وهذا احتمال يؤثر على جنسيتك على أخذ الجنسية، تعرف هذا الشيء؟ معا yes.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
وتعرف إنه هذه القضية بصورة عامة غرامتها 500 والسجن يحكم عليها 93 يوم. حكينا. Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
وأنت ما بدك تقول محكمة أخرى مش هيك؟
Yes.
Do you understand Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
سيدة هاريسون اللي حكت معك بكل الأشياء اللي تخص هذه المحكمة حكت معك؟
Yes. Yep.
You understood those rights?
فهمت كل شيء اللي حكيناه الحقوق كلها بصورة عامة؟
Yeah.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
في عندك أي سؤال على هذه الأشياء والحقوق؟
لا بس.
No.
You know you'll be giving up those rights when if you take this deal?
في حالة إنه أنت حكمك اليوم أنت تقول أنا مذنب ما محق لك إنه ترجع مرة ثانية على المحكمة، تعرف هذا الشيء؟
Yes. يعني ما في المهم ما في غرامة ما في حبسة.
As soon there is no fine or cost for the court.
As long as you do community service 12 hours.
في عندك 12 ساعة خدمة المجتمع.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Your Honor, can you repeat that?
Has anybody offered him anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Okay. في هل حدا قام يعني إحنا وعدناك بشيء أكثر من هذا؟ No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to May 26, 2023 at around 7:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan and Proctor Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on the day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
خلينا نرجع على القضية اليوم 26/5 سنة 2020. أوكي. كنت هناك أنت في هذا المكان؟
يمكن 23.
Yes.
Ms. Harris, you want to voir dire your client?
Your Honor, can you repeat that?
Does Ms. Harris want to voir dire her client?
هذا السيدة هيرسون حكت معك بهذا الموضوع؟
No, Your Honor, we will allow the court to conduct the voir dire.
بتقول إنه خلينا نعوف الحكم للمحكمة، بدها شو تقول؟
Okay, Mr. Dora, did you came in encounter with the Detroit Police Department on that date, is that correct?
في هذا اليوم تتذكر شو صار بهذا اليوم؟
شو صار؟
Yes.
Did you offer money in exchange for an act of sexual gratification, sir?
أنت أعطيت مصاري، قلت للبنت أنا أعطيك مصاري حتى تنامي معي؟
تقول yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct.
إنه الحاكم شاف إنه أنت مذنب بهذا العمل اللي عملته.
Order him to do 12 hours of community service.
تعمل 12 ساعة لخدمة المجتمع.
Will close out upon completion.
وهذه لازم تكون كاملة هذه الساعات.
I'm gonna give him till September 20th, 2023 to complete those community service hours.
راح يعطيك وقت من اليوم لسبتمبر 20 بالشهر سنة 2023 لازم تخلص هذه 12 ساعة والأشياء اللي قلنا لك عليها. أوكي.
سبتمبر كم؟
سبتمبر what؟
September 20th.
20 بالشهر 9 20/9.
Okay. I call over there to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon and ask for Mr. Phillips and see he'll get you set up for hours, okay?
اوكي، اعطاك رقم التليفون اللي بدك تخبر على هذا الرقم وتقول لهم انه انا بدي اخدم ل 12 ساعة وهم راح يقولوا لك شو تعمل. اوكي؟
لما يعطوني الفحص وكمل شو اعمل؟
What should I do after that?
Just set the hours up. Can you speak any English, sir?
تعرف شوي تحكي انجليزي؟
Yeah.
تعرف؟
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I don't think you'll have a problem communicating with Mr. Phillips. If you do, I'm sure you can find someone that can help you interpret.
تقول لك انه ما في مشكله انه انت تتصل معهم وهم راح يقولوا لك بالضبط شو بدك تعمل، ما تشوف اي مشاكل، هم راح يساعدوك.
الرقم على هالرقم؟
At that number?
At the 879 number, yes.
يا الرقم 879 اللي اعطاك اياه، اعطيناك اياه هذا الرقم، اتصل عليه وهم يقولوا لك بالضبط شو بدك تعمل. اوكي؟
بعد الخدمه بعد التست.
Is that he said after the to serve to call? Can I just explain it to him real quick too, because I just kept repeating it. Say Dora.
On when he gets the you can explain it. Tell him to come back when he gets the community service done on September 20th. All right, and I got a file marked for needing an Arabic interpreter.
Oh, okay. Come back at when? That's September 20th.
Yes, once he completes the community service hours.
انت رقم التليفون اللي اعطاك اياه الحاكم هلا، الرقم 3313 اللي لك عليه. اوكي، تتصل في هذا الرقم لهم انا لازم اكون اخدم المجتمع 12 ساعه وهم راح يعطوك بالضبط شو بدك تعمل ويقولوا لك على الفحص ويقولوا لك على كل شيء. اوكي، عندك وقت ل 20/9 سبتمبر 20. عندك وقت لهذا، خلص تجيب الاوراق الكامله، ورقه الفحص وورقه الكوميونتي سيرفيس كلها تاخذها يوم 20/9 تجي مره ثانيه على المحكمه وتشوفهم كل الاوراق انه انت عملت كل شيء عليك. فاهم؟
يا على الزوم ولا على المحكمه نفسها؟
Is it in person or on Zoom?
Zoom.
الساعه كم؟
What time?
8:25.
8:25. Okay.
Okay.
What? If there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
ما في حدا شيء بعد ذاك. اوكي.
All right. This is thank you, Madam Interpreter.
Of course, Your Honor. Have a good day. Yeah, خلصنا اعمل ليف واطلع من المحكمة. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Lakeisha Brown, case number, and the state of Michigan versus Lakeisha Brown, case number SP 142949991, SP 142950111, SP 14252, SP 1452613, counts 1 and counts 2, and SX 4179879, counts 1 and 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika
Oh,
Harris, on behalf of Ms. Brown, please state your name.
Lakeisha Brown.
All right, today is the date and time set for pre-trial. Ms. Brown, do you have a valid license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can we run her license, please?
Yes.
All right, let me pass the matter. Let me check your license. Do you have valid registration and insurance, ma'am?
No, I currently don't have a vehicle at the moment.
Okay, let me pass the matter and check the license, all right? All right,
Okay.
let's go off the record with Ms. Brown. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Santana Nunez. Mr. Nunez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el caso del señor Santana Núñez. El señor Santana Núñez, yo le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿cómo desea proseguir su cliente?
Mr. Nunez would avail himself of the offer and stands prepared to do the 18 hours of community service.
El señor Santana Núñez desea adherirse a la oferta dada y va a hacer las 18 horas de servicio comunitario.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Nunez?
¿Eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor Núñez?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Levante su mano derecha, por favor, señor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes,
¿Jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí, me juro.
Yes, I swear.
You can put your hand down, sir.
Puede bajar su mano, señor.
Sir, you understand if you're not a United States citizen, the conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que su no es un ciudadano americano? Una convicción por un delito menor podría tener injerencias en su ajuste migratorio?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you need an interpreter, sir?
Señor, ¿necesita intérprete?
No.
No.
Okay. Do you understand that you have the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
I did understand them.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know you'll be giving up those rights once you take this deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to June the 3rd, 2023, at around 5:48 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodmere and Ava Street. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did that officer ask you where you operate the motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
What was? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, sir.
You could not produce that license, could you, sir?
No, I didn't have it with me at the time.
Okay. Do you have a valid license?
Yes.
Run his license, please. Hey. All right, I have a valid license for your client. So what we'll do is we'll knock it down to 2. You got a speed ticket and a stop sign ticket, sir. We're gonna reduce it to two blocking traffics, 6 hours of community service, and dismiss the other matters. So that saves you 6 hours of community service. So it'll be, in lieu of fines and costs, 12 hours of community service is going to save you some points. But you're going to have to follow the rules of the road and stop. If the allegations are true, and stop and not. And it didn't say what speed is specified. It said speed not specified. All right. So 2 counts of blocking traffic, 12 hours of community service. You want to do that?
Yes, Your Honor. It's fine.
All right. Will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, so stipulated.
Find your client responsible for the amended counts of blocking traffic. In lieu of fines and costs, I'll allow them to do 6 hours of community service. I need a good phone number from you, sir.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. What was that, Your Honor?
I need a good phone number from you, please.
For the telephone number 313-978-2202.
2202.
Yeah.
978-2202. The
Yes,
number at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center is 879-2155. 879-2155. I'll give you until September the 20th to complete those hours. Once those hours are completed, you will be able to we'll close the matters out. All right. Contact Mr. Phillips this afternoon and set those hours up. Okay.
Okay. All right.
There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
This is the city of Detroit versus Dennis Antonio Reyes Hernandez. Case number SP 1455122. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Denis Antonio Reyes Hernández, caso número 145-51221, 2 y 3. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Hola, buenos días. Soy Denis Antonio Reyes Hernández.
Hello, good morning. My name is Denis Antonio Reyes Hernández.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Reyes Hernandez.
Sherika Harris representando al señor Hernández.
Mr. Hernandez, do you need an interpreter, sir?
Señor Hernández, ¿usted necesita un intérprete?
Sí.
Yes.
That's for purposes of show cause, counselor.
Abogada, para causa probable.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Para los propósitos de la lectura del cargo, mi representado permanecerá en silencio.
Enter not guilty to pleading client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond, give your client the opportunity to plead to the amended count of allowing 12 hours of community service. Will dismiss upon completion. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room to speak.
La corte le va a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y le va a imponer una multa de $0 y le va a ofrecer el acuerdo de que dejó manejar a alguien sin licencia y del cual se desestimarán después de completar las 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Lo voy a poner en una sala de consulta privada con su cliente para que le explique sus derechos.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, señor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada número 3. ¿Sabe cómo? Dele guía. Ok, muy bien. See you there.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, I do have valid driver's license. I want to congratulate you on getting that driver's license, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You want to participate in getting some community service done to put the stuff behind you?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry about that.
You do? You do?
Yes.
All right, let me get a good phone number from you, ma'am.
313-715-1390.
All right, take the number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Okay, 1 second. I'm ready.
313-879-2155.
Okay.
Take this date down, review, September 20th, 2023, 8:25.
You said September 20th.
Yeah, 2022, 8:25.
This will be my next court date.
Yeah, I'm going to give you an offer of pleading 18 hours of community service, one for blocking traffic. That's a 0-point offense with a 1 to 5 over. And then improper plate, that's a misdemeanor. Blocking traffic is a civil infraction. Will fine to cost 6 hours of community service. For one of the unregistered untitled, I'll do a improper plate. That is a misdemeanor, but it does not abstract the Secretary of State, and it will not carry any points. And I'll dismiss that upon completion of 12 hours of community service. And I'll dismiss the other matters today if you want to take that deal. Okay, I'm going to put you in a breakout room, speak to Mr. Berry, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Mr. Ridley, did you get your camera to working?
It's not working. It's saying unavailable. I guess the best thing I could do is come in person.
I didn't hear you.
That it's not working. It's saying unavailable, so I could come in person if I have to.
Well, if you press the using Wi-Fi does it show you a prompt to use the Wi-Fi?
I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm at home. I'm connected to Wi-Fi and everything. It's not turning on. I said I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm connected to Wi-Fi and everything. I'm at home. It's not working.
You have to speak up. I can't really hear you.
Honor, can I get a moment before we go back on the record with the next case?
Yes.
Thank you.
Say that again, Mr. Ridley.
I said I'm connected to Wi-Fi. I'm at home. It's just not popping up. It's not working. I've been
You got
here
an
since
iPhone 14 Pro Max, right?
Yeah, I've been here since
I'm not gonna believe that you can't get this camera working.
Why would I lie to you? I've been here since 8:30. What? That don't even make sense.
I understand you've been on here since 8:30, but you got the best iPhone that there's out on the market now.
Okay, my screen cracked and everything, and I'm trying to get in here. I'm telling you, it's not working. What you want me to do? I could come in person.
I'm trying to make you avoid that, sir. Who's on the phone at 706-3300? Well, let's start with 313-215-2942. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. 313-215-2942. Tres uno tres, dos uno cinco, dos nueve, cuatro dos.
Ese número, por favor, pone tu micrófono. Tiene que apuntar.
Phone is 706-330-0860.
That's me,
número
sir. My
empezando.
name is Christian Lockett.
That's who?
Me, sir. My name is Christian Lockett. I've overslept and missed my
All right,
court
I don't need to hear the excuse right now, Mr. Lockett. I just need to get your name.
All
Good
right,
morning
sir.
to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, do you have a device where you got a camera phone, sir?
I do, but currently I tried to look for the Zoom on the court website to try to get in it, but it wouldn't. I couldn't find Sean Perkins on there.
Write the Zoom ID down. Write the Zoom ID down. 313-360. I'm sorry, 360.
360.
434
Say that one more
0000.
time.
360 434 0000 360 434 0000.
All right, sir.
Mr. Ridley, do you want to participate in the community court, or do you want to go to your alphabet judge?
The community court.
Are you in Southwest Detroit, sir?
I'm in not Southwest, but Detroit.
Where are you?
I guess it is Southwest Detroit. I'm on like Joy Road in Southfield area.
Joey Road in Southfield, so that's. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if Miss.
I'm back, Your Honor.
Very well, very well. What's your client want to do?
Avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
All right, you want to raise your, that's what you want to do, right? You indicated that before you left, right, Ms. Brown?
Yeah,
Raise your
no,
hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
yes,
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
yes,
You understand Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give up those rights?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February the 1st, 2023 at around 8:45 p.m. City of Detroit in the area of Gratiot and Glenfield. Ma'am, did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
On that day, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Was it something wrong with the plates on that vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
Did you have proper registration?
Yes.
And well, you had proper registration?
Oh, no, I did not. I didn't have proof of proper registration.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plates, 12 hours of community service. That's for the civil infraction. You stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act factual basis for that responsible plea, counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
I'm going to find her responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. Stipulate the probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. In 18 hours of community service, we'll dismiss the improper plate and close out the blocking. I gave you the date of 9/20/2023. I gave you the phone number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. Get that information. You call Mr. Phillips this afternoon when you get after about 12:30 and set up those hours. And by September 20th, those hours are done. We'll close this matter out, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Have a very good day, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right. City of Detroit versus Demario Ridley, case number U6-569-4523. Wait a minute. Are you Demario Rashad Ridley?
Yes.
Case number SP 1106174, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1419282, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1438310, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1438321. Appearance for the record, please. Let's call SP 11061811 into the record as well. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Ridley.
Demario Ridley.
All right. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counsel.
Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Well, enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I'm going to refer to Ms. Snyder for the offer on this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cases. He wants to do community service. One of them is a U-ticket alcohol related violation. I believe it was consuming alcohol in public. The other ones are all documented tickets except for one failure to stop ticket. So you got no plates, no registration, and no ops, being the balance of the 9 tickets. The other, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the balance of the 12 tickets are just plates and registration and insurance.
I would
Let me
Oh,
ask
sorry.
you, do you have a valid driver's license, Mr. Ridley?
No, sir.
Do you have valid plates and insurance?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead, Counselor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask that he be offered and be asked to take the driver's improvement class. If he comes back, I would offer 2 improper plates, 1 allowing, and a delayed sentence on the alcohol violation. Dismiss the balance.
So that's going to be, if you want to do the community court, that's going to be, 48 hours of community service to put this stuff behind you, plus taking the class, 2 allowings, 2 improper plates, 1 allowing in the alcohol related, correct? So that's 12, 12, 12, 12. That's 48 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, plus taking the better driver's course. I'm going to need to see your face, sir, though. I'm going to need to see you next time you come in here, all right?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Give me a good phone number from you.
248
248 688.
Yes, sir. 2057.
Say it out loud.
248-688-2057.
2057. I'm going to give him the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, Mr. Berry. If he wants to take the deal, read him his lights, make sure he knows he has an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Reyes Hernandez. Mr. Reyes Hernandez, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to council in the breakout room. Council, what's your client want to do?
Está bien, vamos a ver otra vez que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Reyes Hernández. Señor Reyes Hernández, le di la oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogada que desea ser su cliente.
And per usual, Your Honor, I'm a tad confused because he has proof that he's completed the 12 hours of community service.
Señor juez, en este momento estamos un poco confundidos porque él tiene la prueba de que ya ha hecho las 12 horas del servicio comunitario.
He indicated also that he was just supposed to return and show proof. He missed the date to show the proof, but I can't see that in the court's system.
Él también ha indicado que él tenía que comparecer hoy para mostrar la prueba de que él había hecho las horas de servicio comunitario y que por eso está aquí, pero en el sistema no está.
Mr. Phillips, do you have any record of him doing the community service?
Señor Philip, ¿usted tiene algún récord del señor, del señor que haya hecho sus horas de servicio comunitario?
And I think he also indicated he gave it to Ms. Buentello, maybe.
Entiendo que el señor habló con la señora Buentello.
Your Honor, to my knowledge, this client has completed his service, and I believe the last court session, he was having issues with entering the Zoom, with the ID. He didn't know how to navigate the system. He spoke to me. He also texted me this morning stating that he could only call in by phone. So he has completed his service.
Su señoría, él ha cumplido su servicio. Si mal no recuerdo, la última vez él tenía problemas para conectarse y solamente se podía conectar por teléfono. Esta mañana también me llamó, me dejó saber que solo se podía conectar por teléfono porque ha tenido problemas para conectarse como es debido por Zoom. Pero sí, su señoría, él ha completado ya sus horas de servicio comunitario.
All right, let's take the plea it hasn't been entered into. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Hernandez?
Ok, señor Hernández, por favor, levante su mano derecha para tomar su declaración.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad? Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down.
¿Puede bajar su mano?
Okay. All right, sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel o hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y usted entiende que usted absolutamente tiene el derecho de ir a juicio si así quisiera?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Y usted entiende que al tomar esta oferta, usted está renunciando a ese derecho de ir a juicio.
Sí.
Yes.
Anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Aparte de lo que ya hemos establecido para que conste en el acta, ¿alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Okay. I am going to draw your attention back to April the 26th, 2023 at around 6:51 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Fort and Oakwood Street Search. Do you have an occasion on that day to come and encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, yo voy a llamar su atención al día de los hechos, el lugar de los hechos, que fue el 26 de abril de 2023, alrededor de las 6:51 de la tarde, en las inmediaciones de Fort y Oakwood en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, esa hora y en ese lugar lo paró usted un oficial de policía.
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un vehículo para ese momento?
Así es.
Yes, that's right.
Did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y el oficial le pidió que por favor le mostrara una licencia válida de conducir.
Sí, así es.
Yes, that's right.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Y usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad?
No.
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
¿Por qué, señor?
No tengo.
I don't have one.
You find your client guilty of the admitted count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I have confirmation that he completed the 12 hours of community service with stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other 2 counts.
Yo tomo la declaración de su representado y le doy, acepto que dejó que alguien sin licencia manejara y de que ya ha cumplido las 12 horas de servicio comunitario y después de la estipulación de la causa probable, dejé ahí caer los otros 2 cargos.
So stipulated.
Estipulado.
All right, we're going to close the matter out now, sir. You've done your community service. We appreciate that. That was nothing further. Have a very good day.
Señor, entonces, por lo tanto, vamos a cerrar su caso. Usted ha hecho sus 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Se lo agradecemos muchísimo. Si no tiene más nada que agregar, ya se puede retirar. Su caso está cerrado.
Muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you very much.
Very much. Have a great day.
Igualmente, señor, gracias a usted. Que tengan buen día. Excelente día.
All right, Mr. Vernell Cooper, you were supposed to be in courtroom 425 at 10 o'clock. I don't know what happened there. You have another pre-trial date on 8/15 in front of Judge Stanford Jones. I'm going to give you her phone number. Maybe she can help you out. Maybe you can call over there this afternoon and let them know. You have an ink pen, sir?
Oh, 1 second, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Christian Derek Lockett. Case number SP 1301797, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 131-20393, SP 142-3014, counts 1 and counts 2, and 227212581. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
My name is Christian Lockett.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lockett, you're gonna have to be more responsible moving forward, all right?
Yes, sir.
You're in the driver's seat of a motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, currently my car. Yes, sir.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
No, sir. I'm currently working on it. I got a payment plan. I just actually recently paid off a couple of the tickets that I needed to pay off. So I have to pay off the.
I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Write this number down. Write these numbers down.
1 second. Gotta find a pen. Got it.
You need to get out of the driver's seat of that car. You don't have a valid license. Let's
Yes,
start
sir.
with that. SP 131-20393 and SP 142-30141. If you have $90, come $45 a piece down to the 36th District Court. You have to come to the window, sir. There's no better way I can tell you to do this. And pay $45 reinstatement fee on both of those matters. Do you want to participate in community court? So you can So you don't have to pay any fines and costs if there's a conviction in this?
Yes, I can do that.
All right, come back. When can you pay this $90?
I can get you guys $90 Friday. This Friday coming up.
I want you to come back in 2 weeks. On pre-trial 8/16/2023 at 8:30. After you pay that $90, I want you to go to the Secretary of State 48 to 72 hours after that and see if you can get a valid license. Hopefully you can come back here with a valid license on 8/16/2023. We'll get you an offer on that date. All right. You have an absolute right to a trial. And let me get a good phone number from you just to have it.
Yes, sir. 706 area code.
I might have to call you because you like to sleep in.
I'm sorry, sir. It's the job I have.
Go ahead.
Okay. I also wanted to know if I could get emailed everything that was up under me today so I can be able to read it, sit down and go over it with my parents, and I'll be able to get everything settled and work out a plan with them.
No, you're not gonna get the email today. You're gonna go pay the $45 reinstatement fee. You don't need your parents to do that. There's nothing.
I know. I just
It's nothing. It's no actions being taken right now except for offering you an olive branch to get your driver's license.
Okay, sir.
What's the number?
706 area code 330-0860.
All right, you can definitely, we'll get you some information for your parents the next time. But you're 20, how old years old? 22?
I'm 21. I just like to I like to do things with my parents to keep them more individualized and into it so I can have my decisions right. So when I do step out the crib or step out the house, excuse my language, step out the house to do anything, I got all my stuff is in order. I just like to double check with my parents to make sure I'm good because they know more things about life than I do.
I admire that, sir. I appreciate hearing that, and I admire that. And that's how you should do. But you also should make sure you have yourself a lawyer. Because
yes, sir.
While your parents know about life issues, I don't know if any one of them is a lawyer or not, but if your parents know about life issues and can provide you with a lot of guidance, obviously you haven't been listening to them all the time because you wouldn't be in without a driver's license. But we don't ever listen to our parents all the time, right? But they can definitely come in the next time. I'd love to meet your parents. And we have 2 very good lawyers here to assist you as well. But if you follow those instructions that you got today, paying that $45, you haven't entered into anything, the cases are still going to be open. You're just going to have an opportunity to get yourself a license, and it'll put you in a better situation than you are right now when it comes down to an offer, okay?
All right, sir. Thank you, Honor.
All right. So if there's nothing further, sir, come back on August the 16th, 2023, on time next time at 8:30, and we'll get you an offer. Hopefully you have a license.
All right.
All right. There's nothing further. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
All right, Mr. Cooper.
Yes, I'm here.
You got case. You got 2 court dates. You might as well just go to the one on 8/15 in Stanford Jones courtroom. That Zoom ID is 360-435. 435-0000.
Okay.
The courtroom phone number is 313-965-2403. 313-965-2403. Those are your court dates as on August the 15th at 8:35. Then you have another one August the 16th at 10:35. Well, that's gonna be in room 425, but you can let Ms. Stanford Jones know that you have that other court date tomorrow, and she can probably assist you on that as well, all right?
Okay,
On
the 16th is at what time?
the 16th is at 10:35 in courtroom 425.
Okay.
But give her that information on the 15th at 8:35. You'll be in front of her, and she can deal with this for the one that you have the next day. Hopefully, she can consolidate it for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thanks, Judge.
Sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. On the telephone at 313, I've already asked this before. 215-2942. Can you press *6 to unmute yourself, please?
La persona, he dicho esto antes, la persona que está en el teléfono 313-215-2942, por favor apriete estrella 6 para poder verle. Para abrir su micrófono. La persona en el teléfono 313-215-2942, por favor apriete el botón de estrella asterisco 6 para abrir su micrófono.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
He's talking, but he's muted.
You're muted, Mr. Barry. Mr. Ridley, I'm putting a better driver's course in the chat. Just take a screenshot of that, and you'll have that. And my email address will be in there as well if you want to take the course. What's your client want to do, Mr. Barry?
He would otherwise avail himself of the offer, Your Honor. Stands ready to do community service for 48 hours.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Ridley?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to have him first do this class. How long is it going to take you to get the class done, sir?
Do the class by the day, but the community service, I work from Monday through Saturday, so I'm gonna have to do that every Sunday or something.
I don't think they offer Sunday community service.
The question is about the course, is it not, Your Honor?
No, he said, he mentioned he can get the course done. But he says the community service, he works Monday through Saturday, and he can do it on Sunday. You don't offer community service on Sunday, do you, Mr. Phillips? You have to unmute yourself.
Your Honor, sometimes we can get community service on Sundays, but it's not always a guarantee. It really is contingent upon the service center.
All right, he's got 48 hours, so that's kind of a lot. I'll give him time to complete it.
And he should have days off where we could make it, have him have a place where he can come in sporadically.
Pardon me?
I have every Wednesday off.
Yeah, what?
Wednesdays off.
Okay, that's good. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to come back next Wednesday. And you come in here first thing, we'll get you out. Make sure your camera's working too.
Okay.
I'm going to set a pre-trial date next Wednesday. The offer is going to be as charged on the alcohol. 2 counts improper plate and 1 count allowing. none of which are going to abstract to the Secretary of State. And then we'll dismiss all the other matters. Show me proof of the course. You take that now. Did you get the thing out of the chat?
Yeah, I took a screenshot of it.
Take a screenshot. He knows how to do all of this stuff. I'm just not believing you on this phone, sir.
I mean, I could come in person and show you.
No, he's not. So that's what makes me believe him, because he keeps saying that he can come in person. But I don't know why you can't fix that phone. All right. I'm going to give you a week to figure it out. And I'll get you in and out next week. Start up at 8:25. Be the first one in here. I'll get you out first. All right.
Okay.
Come back 8:25 on 8/9. That's if you take that better driver's course. I have the offer written down in the file, and make sure you try to get that screen working next week. All right.
Okay. You say August 9th?
Pardon me?
August 9th.
August 9th.
Okay.
All right, he's on top of his game, except for the camera. He's got what they'll say the best phone on the market. I'm sure the Android people will have a beef with that, but you have a beef with that, Ms. Thomas. Well, I don't know. The iPhone and Apple is going to say differently, but he can't get the camera working. All right.
Just to help him out before next week, he might need to check the settings and allow Zoom access to his camera. So it's in the settings.
All right. You got that, Mr. Ridley?
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, I'll see you back first thing Wednesday morning. And we'll take the plea and get you out of here. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
You can contact Mr. Phillips if you want to start that community service too. 313-879-2155.
Yeah, I got the number. I was gonna call him.
He's on top of his game. All right. All right, sir. Appreciate your patience. Have a very good day. All right.
You too.
Thank you. All right. Let me just make this call to this one last person because they've been on here all morning. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, who's this? This is Judge Perkins.
This is David Parker Jr. David Allen Parker Jr.
All right, we tried to get you to unmute yourself for a
Yeah,
long.
I couldn't hear what the sound was.
Star 6.
Yep.
All right. David Allen Parker Jr. All right, zoom back in, Mr. Parker Jr.
This is not my phone. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry.
You can just you can't just go to Zoom and type in the Zoom ID.
I have no idea how to do that. I'm not tech that.
Call back in on the phone again, please.
Okay. All right, thank you.
This is the city of Detroit versus David Allen Parker Jr. Case numbers SP 11985311, SP 1404940, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1452322, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1455071, appearance for the record, please. You know,
You hear me?
I can hear you.
David Parker?
Upstairs, I got upstairs.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Parker.
David Allen Parker Jr.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Parker Jr., you want to participate in our community court program, or you want to go to your alphabet judge?
What's that?
You want to participate in the community court program, or you want to go to your alphabet judge and fight the cases?
I can participate in the community thing.
What about getting a valid driver's license, sir?
I would like to get my valid driver's license back. I already renewed my plates. I have insurance on my truck, and those are the main tickets that I got in trouble for. And then my license got suspended, and I was not aware of that. And I want to just get my license back, so I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Do you have an ink pen? Do you have an ink pen, please? You're gonna have to deal with this, but do you have an ink pen?
Yeah, I got pens. Hold on one second. Okay. All right.
SP 14.
SP.
S is in Sean. S is in Sean. P is in Perkins.
Okay.
14. 04. 94. 03. That's SP 14049403.
Yes, sir.
You come down to the courthouse in person.
Okay.
And pay that $45 reinstatement fee up front. You wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State, see if they'll give you your license back.
Okay.
Come back August 16th, 2023 at 8:30 for a pretrial, all right?
August 16th, 2023. Okay, and then what time?
At 8:30.
8:30? Okay.
Yes. When are you gonna come down to the courthouse and pay that $45?
I could do it tomorrow.
All right, you wait 48 to 72 hours after you pay that $45 and then approach the Secretary of State, all right?
All right, appreciate that, Judge.
And then come back on August 16th with all that documentation and hopefully a valid license.
Okay, sounds good.
Great day.